Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Northview Wildcat Girls Basketball as the Lady Cats take on the Trojans of Middleville TK in this doubleheader broadcast. The girls first, followed by the boys. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Diebold, along with former coach and recently retired counselor here at Northview, Mike Kaputska. We welcome you to the Tool Construction pregame show. Coach Kaputska, welcome back to the broadcast. Happy New Year, and how is retirement treating you?
Well, thanks a lot, Mike. It's great to be back here home at Northview, and looking forward to watching these two teams. First time I've seen both of them this season, so I'm really looking forward to it, and retirement is good. Working some part-time jobs, keeping busy, and enjoying it, so it's been good.
It doesn't suck, does it, retirement?
No, it doesn't.
Not yet. Not yet, anyways. All right, well, it's the Cats versus the Trojans here at Northview tonight, as third-year head coach Sarah Snyder and this 7-2 Wildcat team look to build momentum as they head into league play, a new league, the OK Gold. Lady Cats are loving the new league as the OK White Conference was brutal. Teams like Byron Center, East Grand Rapids, Lowell, Grand Rapids Christian, Forest Hills Northern, Forest Hills Central, all had very good girls basketball programs, arguably the best conference in the state for girls basketball and volleyball last year. The Lady Cats have almost already surpassed last year's win total as they got 7 wins now. They were 8-16 last year. They're trying to get a win at home in this new OK Gold Conference, which is very tough also with teams like Wyoming, South Christian, West Catholic, and Wayland, all very good girls basketball programs. Only 3 losses so far from those teams I just mentioned, including Northview. Should be a very competitive OK Gold Conference for the girls this year. Glad to be bringing you some Northview girls basketball games here on the Northview Wildcats broadcast YouTube page. Should have an entertaining ball game tonight. Hope all you are well, and glad we can bring you some more girls basketball games live or later archived. You can listen to them on the Northview Wildcats broadcast YouTube page, all for the great price of free, thanks to our gracious sponsors here at Northview. You can find the links for all our broadcasts on the Northview Wildcats broadcast Facebook page and my Twitter feed at Mike Diebold 5. Or just search on YouTube the two teams playing and Mike Diebold, and the link and logo will pop right up. If you haven't listened in yet, check it out. All the games are archived on YouTube, even years past games. So right after these messages from our gracious sponsors, we'll have a scout for both teams. Also have a Coach Sarah Snyder interview describing this year's squad, who is off to a terrific start to the season. We'll be right back. Mike Kaputska, Mike Diebold on the call this evening. Girls first and then the guys. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant. Let's take a look at the scout for the Thornapple Kellogg Trojans under head coach Brandy James. TK is 3-4 on the season, 0-1 in the league, 6th place in the OK Gold as league play has just getting started. Trojans are led by senior point guard Lydia Schilthroat and senior guard Emma Jukes. 2 sophomores start in Ellie Harmon and Reese Ritzema, and a freshman guard Taylor Lord. So a very young Trojan team, 2 sophomores and a freshman anchored by 2 seniors. And the younger players are their best players. So this squad will be good for a while. I just was speaking with their coach. They are going to be missing a couple athletes tonight with sounds like some torn ACLs, which is the injury you don't want. Basketball seems to have quite a few of them. I think Natalie Borink and Addie Henry, a sophomore and a junior, will not be able to play in this ball game tonight. Might not be able to play for a while. So that's bad luck for the Trojans early on in the season here. Trojans average 48 points per game on offense. They give up 49 on defense. They only scored 28 points Tuesday against what might be league favorite South Christian. And West Catholic also will be up there, and Wyoming's got a good girls basketball team as well, as does Wayland. So it should be some competitive games throughout the year. So it's going to be might be some tough sledding for some of these schools that maybe don't have the pedigree with the basketball programs. But we'll see how everything plays out here in the new OK Gold. Let's take a look at the Northview Wildcats here. Under head coach Sarah Snyder in her 3rd year. Sarah in the first year went 4-19, 8-16 last year. And this year, 7-2, so getting more wins each year, and that's what you want to see in your program, competing and getting better year after year. Cats are assisted by Nicole Mulheisen and Chris Warner. Also, I see Avari Simpson over there helping out as well, I believe, with the JV squad. Varsity's record at Northview, 7-2. They average 48 points per game, so both teams score identically so far, 48 points per game. Northview defense a little better. They only give up 33 points per game as opposed to the Trojans 49. So that's 16-point difference defensively between these two teams. Offense is about the same. Cats come into the game winning their first 6 games of the season, then going 1-2 in their last 3 games, losing Tuesday night to a good 3rd-place Wyoming team, 49-35, and that was at Wyoming. Cats are in 3rd place in the league, tied with Wyoming and Wayland. South Christian in 1st place with West Catholic. Cats only 1 game out of 1st place, though, in this young season. 5 of the 7 teams in the OK Gold have winning records. The 18-19 season was the last girls basketball championship 5 years ago. 4 pretty lean years for the Lady Cats after that championship, winning very few games in those tough 4 years. In the girls basketball program's history, the Cats have only won 3 league championships, 2019, and 1986, and 1985. They have only 5 district titles in school history, 2013, 2012, 2009, and then back-to-back in 1987 and 88. 0 regional titles in school history. So Sarah Snyder trying to resurrect this Lady Wildcat program, and she's starting to see the fruits of her and her players' efforts as they have a very good 7-2 record early on here in this season. Lady Cats are led by senior point guard Hannah Gillette, leading scorer at 17 points per game, 3rd leading rebounder on the team at 4 per game. She's got the most threes made with 13, shoots it at about a 30% clip, a good free throw shooter at 77%, and the best on the team as far as a shooter, and she is a 3-year varsity player for the Wildcats. Senior forward Jada Charity averaging 8 points per game, best rebound on the team at 7 rebounds per game, 60% free throw shooter, comes from an athletic family. Her brother Jalen Charity at Grand Valley State playing right now, is on Northview's Final Four team under head coach David Chana. Another brother Julian's on the varsity. Her dad Dion, a counselor and former great Grand Valley State basketball or football player, played for Brian Kelly, who coached at CMU, Notre Dame, and now at LSU. And trying to remember, because you used to work with him, Dion, was he an All-American defensive back for Grand Valley? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't remember. I think he was probably at least all conference.
Okay,
but
I know he's good.
Outstanding defensive back for Grand Valley. Had some great years on the national championship team. So
some good pedigree right there for Jada Charity, that athletic family. Then there's senior Janiyah Martin, 8 points per game, second leading scorer, second in rebounding on the team, an assist-to-turnover ratio of +5. And then Miley Vasquez, a junior, 6 points per game, assist-to-turnover ratio +9, the best on the team. And there are 2 girls players with a positive assist-to-turnover ratios, and that has to have a huge effect on how well they're doing this year, because I can remember doing games in the past, and there wasn't anybody close to having assist-to-turnover ratios. It was usually more like 5 turnovers to 1 assist, and that is what is helping this team so much with Hannah Gillette having that much experience, and then those 2 girls taking care of the basketball and finding open people who can knock shots down to get that assist-to-turnover ratio where it is. It has a lot to do with why the Wildcats are doing what they're doing. Senior Natalie DeHaan, 4 points per game, second most threes made on the team. She's got 7 of them, suits it at a 27% clip. Cats, 30% from the field, 62% from the free throw line, 25% as a team from behind the arc. And I had a chance to speak with head coach Sarah Snyder by phone, and here's what she had to say about her season and about this ball game today. I'm here with head coach Sarah Snyder of the Northview Wildcats. Sarah, let's talk about some of your top players this year on the team. I see a couple of your leading scorers. Let's talk about here real quick. It looks like Hannah Jeanette is one of your leading scorers, by far your leading scorer.
Yeah, Hannah is, well, I'll tell you what, she's been in the gym all summer, and it's been paying off. She actually is committed to Aquinas, and so I think that's been, she's been really just motivated and such a leader too. Yeah. Now
she's a 3-year player for Northview?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then you got Janiyah Martin and Jada Charity averaging about 8 points per game. Talk about what they add to the team.
Yeah, Janiyah, we didn't have her last year, and she is such an asset, not just points, but just her passion for basketball has been amazing. And so she has been putting up shots. Her and Jada and Hannah and even, Miley Vasquez has been playing really well together. They've been starting to realize, where their shots are coming from and what to do for them. But Janiyah, she'll drive, and then Jada Charity will come out with these post moves, and I have no idea where they come from. And that girl just gets them in there. So I'm sure volleyball has a lot to do with that, with her footwork. But yeah, it's fun to watch these girls. Special team I got this year.
Then we got one more who plays a lot of minutes for you, and that's Mariah Hill Languedoc. Talk about her role on the team.
Yeah, man, her defense has just been so good at it. She, as teenagers, it's tough playing basketball and, balancing sports and work and all of that. But she's been on the team last year too, but she really, and I've been putting it into her like, hey, you got this. Your defense is just impeccable. And it has been. Like, she gives 100%. Like, she never goes out there and not give 100%. So her heart is out there. And honestly, all my girls are like that. And for her, I think she's starting to build some more confidence, and it just has been showing on the court.
So as a team, you guys are off to a hot start, 7-2 start, and it's been a minute since you guys have had a start like that. I think going way back, I don't know when was the championship, 2019, I think it was, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think I looked at it. It was like 2019, 2018 with Rose Antrim.
So fast start, and talk about what do you contribute that start to?
Yeah, I think the girls have bought into, what my philosophy is. I think Northview's been missing the culture, just having a family. I mean, I know that's so cliche, but it's so real. So we've been really focusing on, not just our skills, because that's obviously part of the game, but the mindset. So I always talk about our psyche. I always talk about our minds. And I'm sure they're sick of me saying it, but it's all about the mindset. If you think you're going to miss that free throw, you're going to miss that free throw. And when we go in saying, hey, we play the best defense, and then we come on top, we do. So it's been a great learning. It's actually been very fun coaching. These girls they trust me. I am a little goofy, and I kept saying this year, if I'm going to coach, I got to coach differently than I have in the past. I've been trying new things, and so far it's been fun.
So if you had to pick a couple of the top competition in your league in the new OK Gold, you're probably kind of happy to get out of. You had a brutal schedule in the OK White. Some of the best teams in the state you had to go through week in and week out. But who would you say some of the top teams in the new OK Gold?
I would say South Christian, West Catholic, and Wyoming. I've been really trying to do one game at a time and not, I do need to know what's going on, but I just try to focus one game at a time. But watching film, South Christian is top. They might be even the top 10 right now in the state. But West Catholic, Wyoming, we played them, lost to them, and even Wayland, but for sure South Christian and West Catholic.
Those were my top three picks, too, looking at some film and looking at some things early on here. It's early in the season, but those were my top three that kind of stood out to me, too, just stat-wise. So what do you know about Middleville Thornapple Kellogg? So
they tend to play a zone, which we need to start moving the ball to break that defense. But they have number 42, Reese Ritzma, I think is how you say her last name. She's their go-to, and she's in there in the post, and she's out shooting, and she's rebounding, and she's doing it all. She usually does some double-doubles, so we're definitely looking out for her.
She's only a sophomore, correct?
Yeah, yep, and they have a freshman on there that's starting as well. So
okay, yeah, Taylor Lord is a starter as a freshman. Some young talent on that team. Going to be good for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, I look forward to doing some of the girls' games this year. This is the first one we're going to be doing so far this year, but thank you for your time and good luck.
Yeah, I appreciate your support with Northview.
And that was Sarah Snyder of the Northview Wildcats. Let's take a look at the standings, how they stand right now in the OK Gold. South Christian 2-0. Grand Rapids West Catholic 1-0 on top of the league. South Christian 8-1 on the season. West Catholic 6-1 on the season. And Northview Wildcats are 1-1 in the league, 7-2 on the year. Wyoming 1-1 on the league, 7-1 on the year. Northview just lost to Wyoming in their last game at Wyoming. Wayland's 0-1 in the league, 6-3 overall. So the top 5 teams have winning records in the OK Gold. Middleville TK 0-1, 3-4 on the year. And then Grand Rapids Union is 0-2, 1-4 on the year. Coming up, we'll have tonight's national anthem, starting lineups. We'll be turning things off to the public address announcer here to get you those starting lineups. Cats versus the Trojans. Tip is next. All your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. All right, we're about ready for action here at Northview High School. turn things over to public address announcer Carl Bowerman.
Between the visiting Trojans of Thornapple Kellogg and your Northview Wildcats. Northview High School expects outstanding sportsmanship from our student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Please do your part to create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy tonight's contest. With that in mind, I'd like to draw your attention to our officials. We're grateful to have a great crew with us, and the opportunity to compete tonight is only made possible by their commitment to high school athletes and our student athletes. We appreciate their efforts, and they deserve our respect. Please welcome them to Northview by giving them a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy today. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly play our national anthem. Thank you. So we'll start with the starting lineups of our visitors from Thornapple Kellogg. Number 2, senior Lydia Shildrow. Number 4, freshman Taylor Lloyd. Number 20, senior Emma Jukes. Number 32, sophomore Ellie Harmon. And number 42, sophomore Reese Ritzman. The Trojans are coached by head coach Brandon James and assistant Ty James. Just a reminder, folks, tonight is Northview Youth Girls Basketball Appreciation Night. Come on out, girls.
As they have about 50 to 60 young girls coming out as they surround the Northview team as they dim the lights here at Northview, which is tradition, and play some music and get the heart pumping.
Number 4, senior, Dana Charity. And number 5, senior, Mariah Langwood. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Sarah Snyder and assistants Chris Warner, Nikki Ballheisen, and Ari Simpson. Let's give one round of applause for our Northview Youth girls basketball players.
So we're ready to go here. Northview in their white home uniforms, red and black trim. And the Trojans with their black uniform, gray side trim. And the Cats will be going left to right on your internet dial. Mike Kaputska, Mike Diebold on the call. Doubleheader here to follow this game will be the boys' game.
Yeah, it's great to be here, Mike, and having coached both boys and girls for 3 seasons, this is really special when you get the chance to do this girls team this year, so thank you very much.
As there's a quick turnover as TK had it. Nice feed and got a quick bucket by Hannah Gillette. Believe that steal was by Vasquez for Northview. Here comes another steal. Ball is stolen by Martin. Shot's too strong off the backboard though, but she comes away with her own rebound, and now Hannah Gillette has it. She's going to set the show for the Wildcats. 2-0 Cats against the 2-3 zone.
Northview off to a great start, looking scrappy there.
Little turnover right there, trying to get the ball inside. Schilthroat comes away with it for the Trojans. She goes all the way to the basket. It's going to get fouled by Northview's Miley Vasquez, the junior. Cats hit the first bucket, got a 2-0 lead. 7:18 left here, first quarter. Lydia misses the first free throw. Schilthroat, a senior on this squad. A very young team, one of the few seniors on it. Does knock down the second free throw. Gets TK on the board. 2-1 ball game. Another sloppy pass Cats you need, especially against a zone defense. There should not be getting a lot of deflections unless you're trying to get the ball inside.
Right, and the key to beating the zone, get good ball movement around the perimeter, punch those gaps with the drive or with the pass, getting the ball inside, opens things up.
2-3 zone, Northview swinging around from side to side, trying to get that defense to shift. Up top the key, Gillette has it, gets it over to Languedoc. Languedoc gets it inside, going to turn it over as they put the ball on the floor. Martin did and lost control of it, and the Trojans come away with it. Cats get back on defense. Trojans will set it up. The pep band coming into going to have some festive activity going on here as that turnover by TK. Schilthroat shuffled her feet, gets called for the travel, and Northview will have it.
A little sloppy both ways. Sometimes starting the game, some jitters.
Big crowd, got the pep band in here. Girls are a little jittery starting off.
This is the first Friday, isn't it, for both boys and girls together in doubleheader?
I believe it is, yes. 3-ball is no good by Gillette, but Northview comes away with the offensive rebound. They kick it back out to Martin. Martin tries to dribble penetrate, can't go anywhere, so Cats will swing it around the perimeter. Gillette with the basketball, gets it to the right baseline to Vasquez. Vasquez back to Gillette. So swinging around the other side of the floor, which is what you should do. High post feed. There's Charity at an elbow 15-footer, gets it to go. Nice ball movement, nice player movement, got a good look.
And you like those spots in that zone right there at the elbow and down low at the post or the short corner.
Well, full court pressure by the Cats almost forced the turnovers. Charity got a deflection, but it goes out of bounds into the pep band, who's still filing in. They're going to take up a section and a half here, the pep band. So we're going to have some festive music. Northview's pep band is so good over the years. And Director Greg Wells, he doesn't bring just a few of them. He brings many of them. Mark Lego also helps out. A lot of hours doing these kinds of things. Nice move inside, a little bit of a Euro step to get away from people.
Might have taken an extra step
Next
there.
one?
Euro step looks like a travel, but she might have taken an extra.
That was Rietzemonth, a sophomore. Got that bucket for TK. Northview still patient against this 2-3 zone. TK probably happy with letting it take, extra possessions. Good dribble into the lane. Hannah Gillette rises above, puts up a little 6-footer, gets it to go. Cats lead it by 3, 6-3. Nice steal by Gillette. And there's Martin, who gets the assist to Gillette back. And quickly, Thornapple Kellogg's going to have to call a timeout as the Cats, forcing a couple turnovers off their pressure, they lead it 8-3.
Yeah, I love what Northview's doing off. First of all, with Hannah Gillette, they threw a skip pass to her. She punched that gap, got into the middle lane, and just has an excellent jump shot right there. And they get right into that press right there. Gotten already 3 turnovers off that press.
Press is looking good, and I like the way that they handle breaking down the zone defense. They're not settling for threes. They're going side to side, getting the ball into the paint, back out, and dribble penetrating, all the things you need to do to break down that zone.
Yeah, now, and after watching like Jada Charity, Hannah Gillette the last few years, and a young team, they're seniors now, the game's slowing down for them. They just look much more relaxed and at ease.
1-2-1-1 full court presser by the Wildcats. Something new this year. They're going to do a lot more being aggressive. There's a turnover. Martin goes the other way and scores it. Janiyah Martin gets her first 2 points of the game. We got a 7-point lead by the Cats. Girls coming out very aggressive in this one. Full court pressing. TK has the basketball. Might have got a wall all the way with a walk right there was Harmon. But now dribble penetration gets all the way to the basket. Nice left-handed finish by the freshman Taylor Lord. Knocks it down. Nice drive and penetration by Lord.
She penetrated with her right hand, switched back over, finished with her left. That was a beautiful move. Scramble on the floor. North got tied up. A little sloppy with the passes again.
Turnover that time by the Wildcats as the possession arrow favors TK. Charity will leave for the Wildcats. New player in for the Wildcats is going to be a new number. Dawson is not on. I believe they said it was Dawson. Let me get my. Didn't have that on my first roster. Eleanor Dawson, that's who that was.
Yep, that's what I got. Looks like a half-court trap this time for TK. Nice ball movement. Dawson finds the girl from Northview in that corner. It was Natalie DeHaan from 3, couldn't get it to go. TK comes away with it. There's a steal. Knocked away by Vasquez. Martin for Northview in the open court. She's going to stop pop from 15 feet, knocks it down. Nice control right there, not charging. Janiyah Martin, 15-footer, her 4th point. 12-5, Cats lead it by 7. 3:45 left in the first quarter. 3 ball on the way by TK is just long by Lord. And Martin comes away with it for the Wildcats. Another good find by Martin. 3 for Gillette in the left corner. Won't go. TK comes away with the rebound. Ball's knocked out of bounds. TK will have it. Having to go 94 feet against the 1-2-2 full court pressure. They do get it across the timeline. She'll throw it, has the ball. Another 3 on the way by Lord. She's not afraid to put up the 3. Shot blocked as Ritzema was trying to get the easy one. That shot was blocked by Northview. Cats come away with it. Vasquez back up to Gillette, top of the key. Swings it already left side, 3-shot open. Just barely drew the rim right there. It's Natalie DeHaan. She's an excellent 3-point shooter. Misses on her first 2, but she keeps shooting it.
Missed layup, but put back by Harmon. Gets her first 2 points got the Lord missed layup. Cats will have it now. They got a 5-point lead, slowing things down a little bit. Kind of adjusted their zone to more of a 1-2-2. 3-ball again by Northview. Can't get it to go. That was by Gillette. Cats a little cold from behind the arc.
Last couple of possessions, Northview's given up offensive rebounds, and that's got buckets out of that.
17-footer from the right wing, missed, but gets her own rebound and put back. Ellie Harmon, the sophomore, missed the 19-footer, fouled her shot, gets it back. Northview didn't box out, and then she made him pay for it with the 17-foot jumper.
That's third possession in a row. Shot goes up. Northview's got to make sure that they get a body on someone.
Oh, is knocked out of bounds by Ritzema. Almost the steal goes out, and Coach Sarah Snyder, seeing things getting a little sloppy, calls a good timeout right there.
Yeah, I don't think she liked those last 3 defensive possessions, giving up those offensive rebounds.
We'll be right back. It's 12-9 Northview, 2:02 left in the first quarter. You listen to Mike Diebold. Mike Kaputska on the call tonight. Garage Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. Cats lead it by 3, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Cats will have the basketball side out. A good crowd. That band takes up a third of the Northview bleachers, but a good crowd already here for this girls' game, and even the traveling team behind us.
Over 3/4 full.
Nice crowd on a snowy evening here. 3-ball on the way, no good.
That's Natalie DeHaan again. That's 3, but again, she's an excellent 3-point shooter. So
shoot. They won't stop her. Got to be confident that the next one's going in. Taking good shots. They're not forced shots.
She's open.
Another 3 on the way. They're getting any 3 that they want. Air ball from Gillette. Cats need to soften this zone up by knocking some 3s down. They're getting some great looks. Just not going in. Turnover by TK. They stepped out of bounds right in front of us down the sideline. Officials caught them.
That last possession, Gillette had an excellent look in the corner, and she took her time. I would say previous years that when I was watching, she tended to rush her shots. That's why I say, the game's probably slowing down for her, and looks really good. They're going to start falling.
12-9. Mixing a 2-3 zone up with a 1-2-2. Sometimes they'll spread it out and do kind of half-court trap out of it. So giving them 3 different looks. The girls got to decipher how to break it down. Skip pass. All the way to the basket. Charity couldn't get it to go.
Backing in, that's Eleanor Dawson on the offensive rebound for a great putback right there.
Tallest girl on the floor, should be able to get some offensive rebounds for the Wildcats, and played her role very well right there. Good defense by Dawson, gets an errant shot, didn't draw a rim, but TK comes away with the rebound again. Another offensive rebound, second possession, shot up, no good by Lord, but Lord gets it stripped away. Lord stayed with it, took it away, and then Northview ends up having to foul her.
Yeah, again, they secured the rebound, but then turned the ball over, giving them extra possessions. That comes back to haunt you.
Jada Charity with that foul for Northview.
That last possession, Jada Charity did a great job penetrating that zone. You can't fall in love with the 3 too much, especially this fall, and you got to break it down on that drive.
Northview defended the out-of-bounds play very well, but now they do get it inside. As a nice feed, nice find by Taylor Lord. Nice-looking freshman player. Finds her teammate inside Reese Ritzema, who's averaging a double-double. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She was in the act of shooting. Back irons the first one for the miss.
Coming in for the Wildcats, number 20, Moore.
Amaya Moore subs in the junior, replacing Dawson, who gave the Cats some good minutes right there. Second free throw is in by Reese. She's got 3 points. 1-2, 1-1, half-court press now. As TK giving them lots of different looks, Brandy James is throwing at the Cats. A lot of zone looks. even odd fronts. Ball's on the floor. Another turnover for the Wildcats. Possession arrow goes to Thornapple Kellogg. Back into the ball game for TK Cross. And it's going to replace Lord. Lily Toole comes out of the game for the Wildcats. Cat starters all back on the floor except for Amaya Moore is in there for the Cats. 3-ball on the way. That looked good, but back iron is no good by Jukes. Northview comes away with it. DeHaan with the rebound, gets it over to Gillette. Gillette's going to set things up. 12 seconds left. Cats lead it by 4. See if they hold it for the last shot with 8 seconds left. Kick back out. Gillette doesn't know how much time's on the clock. Shot is up. Had to quickly get the shot off right there as Natalie DeHaan couldn't get it to go. She's cold from behind the three-point arc. But the Cats are going to take a 14-10. Very entertaining, fast-paced, especially with zone being played. First quarter. We'll be right back. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Coach, Cats had quite a few pretty good looks from behind the arc. They're not going down right now.
Not yet. I got them 0 for 8 from behind the arc. Even that last one right there, 7 for 9 for 2-pointers, where they were getting very good looks. You know, a lot of those off the press and steals, and I think one of the keys to this zone, to again, like I said earlier, is to make sure we get touches. And Jada Charity is an excellent inside player post, and she does a great job of not forcing it too much and kicking it out. But they'll start falling.
Got a good one here. Wildcats pressing, a little more of a man-to-man team. TK, a zone team. Cats will have the basketball. Start of the second quarter. Gillette will have it, gets it over to Vasquez. Vasquez, top of the key, looks for a high pick and roll, goes the other way now. DeHaan with the basketball. Little reach in by TK. Now she's going to drive baseline, little contact, no call. Doesn't draw a rim, and away comes TK with it. Good defense. Schofield gets in the lane, lefty all the way to the basket, can't get it to go. There's another offensive rebound by the tallest girl from TK, Ritzema. She's got 5 points, leading scorer. Well, Hannah Gillette's the leading scorer in the ball game. Charity quickly down the floor, got the bucket and the foul. Jada Charity with her 4th point, and she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Jada, a 60% free throw shooter on the year. This is the one free throw. A lot of the players didn't realize it was just one shot.
Yeah, that was
a lot of people standing around. But TK does come away with the rebound. Ball's knocked away underneath the baseline, so TK will have the ball underneath their own basket as they trail by 4, does Middleville Thornapple Kellogg. Got the girls' game here, boys' game to follow. A doubleheader, our first doubleheader broadcast of the season. First girls' game that we've broadcast on the season. They're off to a hot start, 7-2. The Cats are. TK has it, 3-ball on the way. Top of the key, drained by Taylor Lord. First 3 made in the ball game.
It's a nice looking 3 right there.
Freshman. Gillette to Vasquez will run the show. Looks like they're switching up the defense as Coach James is throwing all kinds of things at the Cats. Now they're playing man. Ball's knocked away out of bounds. As Emma Jukes got her hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Cats will have it in a weird, awkward spot right in the corner of the floor. Always hated to inbound the ball from that angle.
Now it's important with TK switching to a man-to-man that they settle down, get back into their offense, and run their man offense now.
Vasquez to Gillette, swinging around right side. Gillette now is going to dribble drive inside. Nice penetration by Gillette. She's going to get fouled.
Looks like it's on the floor.
Emma jukes before she could get the shot up, so the Cats will have it underneath their own basket.
Hannah is her first step. She is so quick and athletic. She can get to the bucket and draw those fouls.
Box set for the Cats as they set the around the world kind of a free throw. No, they're coming right back to the inbounder, and the left baseline three is no good by Martin.
And tipped in there. Number 20.
Offensive rebound put back by Amaya Moore.
No, I think it was number 20, Emma Lucas. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong team. Amaya Moore, you were right.
Amaya Moore. 18-15, we're just learning these girls' names. First game that we've done. Got a couple mistakes on the old roster must be. They changed the roster up on me since when I got my last one.
Yeah. Got the ball back, turnover, TK.
So Northview will have it. They get it inside. Three ball on the way by Gillette. Doesn't draw a rim off the board. Such a wild shot that Northview got the rebound. Martin has it. Still keeping her dribble. She's a good player. She's poised. Drives baseline. Going to throw it away. They'll turn over Wildcats, and here comes a fast break going the other way. Lord has it in the open court. Plays through contact and scores it. Check that. That was Lydia Schilthrow with that dribble penetration. Played through contact and got it to go for her third point of the ball game. Cats lead it by 1, 5:30 left in the first half. All the way to the basket. Dribble drive by Gillette. Knocks it down. She's got 8 points, leading scorer in the game.
Yeah, I'd like to see her keep putting the ball on the floor. Get a few go in there, and then that three will start going.
Hannah Gillette, a senior, 3-year varsity player for Northview, averages 17 points per game, by far their leading scorer on this squad. A lot of experience. TK dribble drives, trying to penetrate into this saggy defense by the Wildcats. Play a saggy, a lot of help side man defense going on right now.
Good defense and TK being patient.
Good patience pays off as a nice assist from Lord. Finds Schilthrow. Schilthrow scores it, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line looking for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yep, she cut from the backside. Northview failed to bump and deny that cutter. She got that touch in the lane.
Taylor Lord, a freshman, number 4 out there, just a little point guard. She's got some skills. Got good court vision, handles the ball, shoots well. Only a freshman. Little delay right here, making girls' team tuck their shirts in. You can't have them hanging out. Never really understood that rule myself.
Yeah, it's one you're constantly battling. I'm officiating 7th, 8th grade, and you're constantly battling with.
But it is a rule.
It is.
So if you're the official, you gotta, But to me, who cares if it's out?
Yep.
Gillette goes coast to coast off the missed free throw. Shot up, no good, but she's going to get fouled.
Yeah, she has such a great ability to draw fouls. I'm just curious how many free throws she shot for the year. Do you have that stat?
Who, Gillette?
Gillette, yeah.
Gillette at the line is 23 for 30.
Okay. I would have thought it'd been more than that.
In only 8 games. Knocks down the free throw. She's got 9 points. Could hit double figures with well on her way to her average. Double figures if she can knock this one down. High arcing, nice touch on it. Hits every part of the rim and goes in.
Northview's fallen out of their zone press. Picking them up 3/4 court with some man-to-man defense.
Cats lead at 22-19, 4:30, about halfway through the second quarter. Nice feed inside. Nice body control inside without traveling. Ritzema, good footwork inside with reverse layup, scores it.
Yeah, she's been hurting Northview the last few possessions. She's very tall and able to get that inside shots.
3-ball on the way, knocks it down for Northview. Amaya Moore, as we hear the new cat when they hit a 3 must be. It's the first time I've heard that. Kind of new sound effect.
It was nice to see one of those 3-point shots go.
Cats up 4, 3:55 left in this first half. TK going against the Northview tight man. Might have got away with a foul, Languedoc, but all the way in basket and scores it. Gets 2 feet from the basket. And she scores it, as that was Schilthroat, 7th point. 25-23, Northview leads it. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Garage Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. Cats lead a close one, 25-23. Pretty well played, entertaining game so far.
Yeah, I think, Northview got off to that great start and kind of allowed TK, got some solid players, allowing too much penetration with players driving to the ball as well as passes into the lane. So I think Northview's got to shore up and deny those passes into the lane. Anytime you get touches in the lane and it looks like TK's players know what to do with it, early on it was more kind of got them going was their offensive rebounding. So we shore that up on defense. And
Hannah Gillette leads the Cats with 10 points. Schilthroat and Ritzema for TK, both with 7. 3:33.
TK back into that zone.
Left in this half. Cats trying to probe this zone defense. Gillette gets in the lane, kicks it back out to Vasquez, fumbled the pass. She secures it now. Moore with it, stops and pops from 15 feet, doesn't draw a rim off the board, and TK comes away with the rebound. Here they are in the open court. No one picks her up. She goes coast to coast. Does Schilthroat. Off the glass, no good. Northview comes down with the rebound, gets tied up. Arrow to TK. TK will have it underneath their own basket. Need to stop that ball. The girl went 94 feet, got 2 feet from the basket.
That's the first rule of your transition defense.
Nice feed inside off the inbounds play. TK could not get it to go as that shot was missed by Teely Cross. Cats come away, but DeHaan gets her, or Gillette gets her pocket picked by Cross, who still has it, now gives it up to her teammate, Schilthroat. Top of the key. Schilthroat knocks it down. She's in double figures with 10. TK with 2 threes made in this ball game. They take the first lead of the game for Thornapple Kellogg. They lead at 26-25, almost a turnover. Vasquez is in the open court, is going to flag it down though. 3-ball on the way by the Cats is no good by Languedoc. She almost gets her own rebound, but Cats cannot find it from behind the arc. Only Amaya Moore has a 3-ball in this first half. Errant pass right there, kind of an unforced error by Lydia Schilthroat. She throws it out into the Northview bench. Big turnover, and the Cats will have it back. 2:13 left. Substitutions for the Wildcats is now their starters back into the ball game. Coming out of the game for the Cats, Amaya Moore after 5 points. Nice job off the bench, get some scoring. Official timeout. The officials are getting together. Looks like we got something on the floor. Some wetness, people tracking some snow inside.
Yep, been a steady snow all afternoon, and they work hard to keep it from tracking in, but
almost impossible.
It's impossible, yeah.
Got the bleachers out just a matter of 2-3 feet from the floor, so, and you got coming in the entrances underneath the basket, so it happens occasionally, but mopping up the floor. Mark Spatoski on top of it. PE teacher here at the high school, former player of mine back in the day. Getting some overtime pay.
Yep, worked with Mark many years and actually coached football with him, freshman football back in the late 90s. He's a very good football coach. And he was my assistant basketball coach.
Okay.
When I first started here for the varsity at Northview.
Learned it from his dad. His dad was, I think, Catholic Central football coach. All the way to the basket, off the turnover. Too many turnovers for the Cats. They're starting to mount. Schilthrow goes coast to coast, gets the easy layup, and they got their biggest lead of the game. 3-point lead by the Trojans. 3-ball on the way by
Natalie DeHaan.
DeHaan, a little short on it, and quickly the other way. Charity challenges the shot, couldn't get it, gets the rebound, and going to get fouled. Too aggressive. Knocking Charity over was Teely Cross with the foul. Cats in a little shooting slump here.
Yeah, I'd like to see some touches in there with Jada, either at that high post or short corner area.
Minute 30 left in the half. Packed house here for the girls' game. Sometimes they're not used to playing in front of big crowds
nice
either.
Pass.
Inside, back out, 3 on the way. No good. That would have brought the house down. That's very well executed. DeHaan couldn't get it to go. She does get an offensive rebound, kind of a wild shot along the baseline. Another offensive rebound by Charity. Step through, can't get that one to go. Charity gets another rebound and gets it back out. 3-4 shots, scrapping the offensive rebounds for the Wildcats right there. They still have the basketball. Gillette got fouled, no call on her jumper. Martin almost got the rebound for the Cats, but TK does come away with it. Officials letting them play right here. They're under pressure, full court, and they haven't got the ball over the timeline yet. They just do, does TK. They're going to launch a 3 off it. Back iron, no good by Jukes. Offensive rebound by TK's Hobecki. She gets it partially blocked. It goes out of bounds, and TK will have it underneath their own basket. Flurry of activity right there in that last minute.
Yep, not shy, putting that ball up. From 3 was TK.
TK underneath their own basket. Cats down 3, 33 seconds left in the half. They get it inside, got away with a walk. That Euro step, a mighty big one, but going to get rewarded with the foul. Euro step through. No call. And she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's Lydia Schilthroat. Hits every inch of the rim and gets it to go. She's the leading scorer in the ball game, is Lydia, the senior for Thornapple TK. AD Pat Marsman's old stomping ground, Thornapple Kellogg. It's the work over there. Missed the second free throw. Ball's tied up between two girls, and a possession arrow going Northview's way. 26 seconds left in the half. Cats down 4. Still in that 1-2-2 zone are the Trojans. Down to 17 seconds as the Cats swinging around the perimeter. Good patience. Martin's got a little 4-footer. Can't get the easy one to go. Didn't have a good angle to use the board, which makes it a tough shot, that little 4-foot floater. Hits back iron and it won't go. 10 seconds left. Cats have it underneath their own basket. Out of bounds play by the Cats. They swing it around the perimeter. Back to the shooter. Has an open 3. Gillette can't get it to go. Stone cold from behind the arc are the Cats. There's Gillette with almost the steal. Probably wouldn't have been able to get the shot off in time anyways. Thornapple Kellogg puts up 19 second quarter points, and they take a 29-25 halftime lead. Right after the MHS AA message, we'll come back here to our halftime report. The Tool Construction halftime report. Greg and Darcy sunning themselves down in the Bahamas right now and enjoying the nice weather. We got a couple inches of snow here in case you're wondering. I'm sure they're listening in all the way from the Bahamas. 29-25. Cats trail by 4. Good ball game here. And we'll be back right after this MHS AA message.
Attendance at girls' events sets a new record, and the basketball season enters the middle portion of its year. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Happy New Year, and welcome back to the winter sports season. Believe it or not, our first basketball district games are just over 6 weeks away. Let's take you through the rest of the hoop schedule so you know what to expect. And remember, the boys' finals are played first, followed by the girls' finals. Boys districts will tip off February 24th, with district finals on February 28th. District assignments are already set, and the draw will be posted on February 16th. The regional round will be played March 4th and 6th, with quarterfinals on Tuesday, March 11th. The Breslin Center in East Lansing will once again play host to the semifinal and final rounds. The semis are March 13th and 14th, with the finals on Saturday, March 15th. All quarterfinal and semifinal action will be streamed live on the NFHS network, and all 4 finals will air live on FanDuel Sports Detroit. Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Warren Lincoln, Niles Brandywine, and Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian will all be looking to repeat as champions. On the girls' side, everything is 1 week later. That means district play starts March 3rd, regional play starts March 10th, and the quarters are March 18th, with the semifinals and finals March 20th, 21st, and 22nd, also at the Breslin Center. West Bloomfield, Detroit Edison, Ypsilanti Arbor Prep, and Ishpeming are your defending girls champions. In addition to the NFHS Network and FanDuel Sports Detroit, all semifinal and final games for both the boys and the girls will be available on the MHSAA Championship Radio Network. For scores, schedules, pairings, and more, be sure to check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. Genesee junior Avery Zinn, she scored 32 in a win over Mount Morris, passing the 1,000 career point mark in the process. She joins her older sister Riley in the 1,000-point club. Livonia Stevenson's Owen Hall, he scored a goal in the final after scoring twice in the semifinals in leading Stevenson to a John McInnes Holiday Classic title, their first since 1977. And to the Algonac wrestling team, who won the Macomb County Invitational after 3 straight runner-up finishes.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We're used to hearing fans cheer for 3 in basketball, but now they'll be yelling 3 in wrestling as well. Previously, a takedown on the mat was worth 2 points. New this year, all takedowns are worth 3 points. This change incentivizes offense and scoring and mirrors the collegiate rule. The NCAA increased the points awarded for a takedown from 2 to 3 last season. Takedowns happen when one wrestler gains control over their opponent by bringing them to the mat from a neutral position. Once the opponent is down, the wrestler must control their position to prevent an escape or reversal. This often involves controlling their opponent while 1 point of contact of either wrestler is on the mat. Do that and you'll now be awarded 3 points.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. More people bought a ticket for a girls' postseason event last school year than ever before. And for the second straight year, MHSAA tournament events drew more than 1.4 million spectators. The 2023-24 school year saw more than 471,000 spectators at girls' competitions, breaking a 9-year-old record. And the nearly 1.5 million total is the second highest in the last 7 years, down just 0.5% from the 2022-23 school year. On a per-sport basis, softball and track and field saw record turnouts. Girls basketball was up for a 3rd straight year. Individual wrestling, competitive cheer, girls and boys lacrosse, and boys swimming and diving all saw increases as well. Football remains the most attended tournament, with just over 363,000 tickets sold last school year. For more, please check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
Thornapple Kellogg leads it at the half, 29-25. Cats led most of that first half, but TK put it on the Wildcats, outscoring them 19-11 in that second quarter. Northview Athletics announces the 4th Hall of Fame class. Northview Wildcats Athletics is excited to announce this. Following Wildcats will be inducted on February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2025. Dave Bachheim, 1981 graduate. Curtis Perkins, 1983. Shane Saraki, 1989. Andy Korakowski, 1990. Ed Barnes, 1993. The 1989 state champion track team under head coaches Al Korakowski and Chip Amer will all be honored on February 14th. The ceremony will take place at 4 p.m. in the Northview High School auditorium with dinner to follow. If you plan on attending, please email Nicole Mulheisen, Pat Marsman's secretary, and you can find her email at nmulheisen@nvps.net. You can email her and she'll answer Monday through Friday, 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Inductees will also be introduced at halftime of our basketball game at approximately 8 p.m. Questions should be emailed to Director of Athletics Pat Marsman. His email pmarsman@nvps.net. Please consider joining us as we honor the Hall of Fame class of 2025. Many of those, let's see, I played with Curtis Perkins, Shane Saraki, Andy Korakowski, Ed Barnes, and Al Korakowski, my PE teacher. So know quite a few of those people. Should be a fun evening. Please join us. Well, the Northview Wildcats led 14-10 after the first quarter. They led 29-25 at the half. Got outscored in that second quarter, 19-11 to TK. Hannah Gillette with 10 points for the Cats. Jalen Charity with 4. Amaya Moore with 5. Janiyah Martin with 4. And Eleanor Dawson with 2. For TK, it's Lydia Schilthroat with 13. Taylor Lord with 5. Reese Ritzema with 7. And Ellie Harmon with 4. Coach, you got some shooting stats for us?
Yeah, kind of ice cold there, especially in the from 3. But looks like, so I'll start with kind of rebounding. Northview was out-rebounded, what I have, 18-14 in that half. Turnovers, a lot of turnovers for TK early. Northview was causing them out of their press, about even, around 8 turnovers apiece. Shooting statistics, Northview 1 for 15 from 3.
Hey.
That hurts. TK 2 for 7. From 2-point, Northview's 10 for 18. So, they got some good looks with that. And, it comes to that question. I don't know, when you were a coach, when you were not feeling it from 3, do you continue to shoot them, or do you say, don't shoot those 3s anymore, we're 10 for 18 from 2, let's only look for 2s?
Yeah, we, the kids you've charted them in practices and they've been knocking them down a good percentage, let it fly, rest, let's get a little better look, let's see if we can get something inside, let's get to that free throw line, see that ball going through the net at free throws, and sometimes that helps. See that ball go through the hoop once in a while, seems to help those 3-point shots.
Yeah, and I think, Hannah Gillette is a very good 3-point shooter. I've seen Natalie DeHaan over the last year hit 3s. We need those 2 to get going from behind the arc. There's no doubt about that. And I still think more touches with Jada Charity inside, because even when it's inside, I know Coach Clemens always used to say, he'd love to see the ball go inside out, and it just seems like more 3s go in, going inside out.
Yep.
Maybe you're more square. I don't know.
You're square. You're stepping into the shot a little more instead of going lateral. Not fading away from it. So, and it sinks the defense. They all, helps you all go to the basketball, and you get a little better looks when that ball goes inside and back out. We'll see what happens in this second half. That 3-point shot, though, I've seen college teams, they're 1 for 19 from behind the arc. They'll just do you in.
It is.
So here we go with the second half being started. TK will have the basketball going against the man-to-man defense by the Wildcats. 4-point lead by TK, and they have the basketball as Schilthroat running the point here, getting a lot of pressure by Dahan. Officials letting him play a little bit. A lot of contact, no calls.
Boy, Hannah Gillette is just so quick with her feet.
Vasquez with the steal. They finally get the turnover with their tough defense to start out of the half. 3 ball on the way is no good by Martin from the corner. Vasquez all over the floor. We got girls all over the floor spreading out. A good hustle by this squad, by the Wildcats. They come away with it. Cross-court pass to Gillette. Gillette, one drive, back iron, no good. Cats have gotten a lot of good looks, just can't throw in the ocean here today.
Hey, I want to single out there Vasquez, Miley. She did a great job digging out, getting on the floor, and getting an extra possession there.
Cats coming out, a lot of pressure, getting after them. Just can't get anything going offensively. A little miscommunication on their defense, no one back. An easy score by Taylor Lord. Little breakdown by the Wildcat press. Lloyd. Okay. Shot goes up. Left wing is no good. By Jukes. Cats will have it. They bring it around the perimeter. 31-25 if you're just joining us. TK up by 6.
Oh, I like the look in there to Jada Charity. It's just I don't like to see a lob in there. That's like the fake and a bounce pass in there. That's another one of Ken Clemens' favorites. Get that bounce pass.
Little turnover. Kind of unforced error there by TK. Go quickly the other way. Martin has a little 4-footer under pressure but couldn't get it to go. And the Cats are stone cold offensive. They can't buy a bucket right now.
The good thing is they're scrapping out offensive rebounds, getting extra possessions, but it's got to be frustrating. Frustrating for the team, frustrating for Coach Schneider. Getting some good looks, just can't get it to fall.
So we got to apologize. It's Taylor Lloyd. I have 2 different rosters here. On one of the rosters I got, they have it as Taylor Lord. On the other roster, it's Taylor Lloyd. So apologize if I mispronounced your last name. It's going to be Taylor Lloyd here from TK has the basketball.
I think the Lloyd, she has a couple of maybe brothers on the boys team.
Oh, okay. Shot is up. We got a wedgie as the shot right there by Lloyd. The aforementioned freshman Lloyd was falling away, getting fouled. Tried to get the shot up on the board and shot it right into wedged it into the rim and the backboard.
Yep, and again, another entry pass into the 3-second lane.
Lloyd knocks down the free throw. Got 8 points. And there is Bryce Lloyd and Ben Lloyd on the boys team. Lloyd knocks them both down. Nice looking freshman player. Got 9 points.
Very nice stroke.
There's Gillette, gets to the basket. Got a little 2-footer. Cats cannot get their 4-footers to go in.
But I like what she did. She's so quick. She slashes to the bucket. One of the best slashers I've seen here for girls for Northview. And, if they're not falling, the ability to get to the line.
She got fouled by Schilthroat, her second foul. Nothing but net on the free throw from Hannah Gillette, who is a good free throw shooter. 77% free throw shooter on the year.
That's excellent.
Probably up to that 80 mark now because she's got 3 of them today. Knocks it down. Hannah Gillette, 80% free throw shooters, got 12 points. Leading scorer for the Cats. She averages 17 a game. Knocked out of bounds, and they let him play, so it's a turnover.
I like what Northview came out back into their press. If shots aren't falling, but, get their press to create some offense.
Jukes turns it over. Cats have it underneath their own basket. They trail by 6. They need a bucket. And Vasquez left-handed floater won't go from 6 feet out. And quickly the other way in the open court comes TK. Schilthroat running the show at the top of the key. Gets the handoff to Harmon. Harmon dribbles in the lane. She kicks it back out. Nice steal right there by Vasquez.
She's just so scrappy and just quick hands.
Martin with a tough catch and nice job without traveling. Janiyah Martin with good hands and doesn't travel in traffic. Gets a little 4-footer to go. We got a 4-point ball game. TK with the lead. Cats led most of the first quarter and a half, and then TK got ahead of them in that second quarter. Too much pressure right there by Hannah Gillette with the foul away from the basket.
You know, it's been very physical, I think, both ways on the ball. That time, Hannah got a little bit greedy.
4:37, almost halfway through this third quarter. 4-point lead by TK, and they have the basketball. Schilthroat running the point up top. Lloyd now has it. Lloyd gets it inside. Now they kick it back, swinging around. Baseline jumper is no good by Harmon. And an offensive rebound. Kick out by TK. Can't get the 3 ball to go. Lloyd couldn't get the 3. Away come Northview with it. Charity in the open court. Can't get a 6-footer. They're being challenged inside. They cannot get their little 6-footers with some players in front of them. They can't score it inside. Shot is up, no good by Lloyd. Offensive rebound by TK. They throw it off a Northview player. She was falling out of bounds, and they'll have the basketball underneath their own basket, does TK. They're getting a box set underneath their own hoop.
I feel like Northview is just any time now is going to bust out.
Got to get some of those shots to fall. You're on your home court. They're good looks, just not going in right now. Shot up, no good by TK, but they get their offensive rebound as Ritzema having trouble getting the 4-footer going. There's all over the rim. Teely Cross gets her first points of the game. She's got 2, gets that in the lane to go. 6-point lead by TK. Back into the game, Lily Toole for Northview. She has it top of the key. They swing it around inside now. Martin has it. Martin baseline drive, reverse layup. Can't get that one to go. Cannot get the 2 to 4-footers going. They throw it away. Kind of an unforced error by TK.
She had a nice drive baseline, kind of reverse Mike and layup, and just couldn't get it to go.
Schilthroat throws it away. Cats down 6. It's important. You don't want to get that lead built up to 8 in double digits. It's time the Cats put something together against this 1-2-2 zone. See if someone can knock down a big 3-ball against this or break them down inside. 3-ball on the way. Gillette can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Charity. Left-handed finish. Nice job. Big rebound by Charity. Turnover by TK. Oh, ball's knocked away. We've got a scrum on the floor. TK comes away with it. Schilthroat gets all the way to the basket and scores it. Tough luck right there by the Cats. Kind of a free-for-all in the open court. Schilthroat comes away with it and scores it. She's got 15. Gillette in the lane. Nice find. Wide open 3-ball. Got it. Mariah Hill Languedoc gets her first points of the game. She's got 3. Now she gets the steal. Languedoc coming alive. Willing this Northview team. 3-point lead. This will be a long 2 air ball by Charity on the baseline.
That was a really good look like there for Jada, but I'd like to see her fake that and take it baseline. I think she would have had a layup.
She was standing on the 3-point arc. You never like that. If you're going to shoot it that far out, it's got to be a 3. You don't want to shoot with your feet on the arc. Turnover by Thornapple Kellogg.
Boy, just like they started the game, I got them down for their 7th turnover in this quarter, so that's keeping the Wildcats in the game. 3-point game.
Amaya Moore back into the lineup for the Wildcats. So a lot of subbing by Sarah Snyder here in this minute 52 left in the third quarter, trying to keep the Wildcats fresh for the stretch run. Lily Toole still in the game, has the ball, gets it over the left side. Languedoc going to try to get it inside on the floor. Languedoc dives on it to tie it up to at least save the turnover.
Boy, Languedoc, you could tell she was upset with herself on that pass. She made a bounce pass into the post, and but she plays hard. She's very aggressive and just went after that ball on the floor.
Cats have it underneath their own basket. See if they can cut them up here and get an easy one. Nope, good defense. Cats have it way out front top of the key. There's another 3-ball. Gillette left baseline. Can't get that one to go. Got a couple good looks by their leading scorer from 3. Their leading 3-point shooter, too. Just can't buy a bucket. Nice pressure by the Cats. Another turnover by TK as that was thrown away by Schilthroat.
Boy, that shot, I mean, everything looks great for Hannah. She had nice rotation and nice arc on it. And
wide open. So you got to take it.
And their defense, this aggressive defense, causing turnovers, giving them a chance, even though they're shooting the ball poorly.
1-2-2 zone being deployed by TK. Northview swinging at top of the key. Haven't probed it inside yet. Gillette, top of the key, left side Languedoc. Ball's knocked away. Good job being active. Reese Ritzema, the sophomore. A lot of good young players on this TK team.
Yep, you can tell they're well coached. They play well together. And
Cats in a battle, find themselves down 3 on their home floor. Toole has the basketball, top of the key. She tries to split a double team, knocked away. Ball's on the floor, turnover for the Cats. And away comes Taylor. Missed shot, layup. Good job by Gillette blocking that TK shot. And away comes the other way, but Gillette's going to turn it over. Back-to-back kind of turnovers as they go 94 feet the other way, back and forth.
Well, it plays kind of ragged this last minute here. That's Hannah. I think it was a little bit out of control, probably, especially with 35 seconds or so to go to take that out and maybe work for that last shot.
32 seconds left in this third quarter. Cats down 3. TK with the basketball.
Need a great stop here with Northview going into that fourth, only down 3.
That's a good call by the official. They did a high pick and roll, TK, but was moving on the pick, laid a body block on her. Reese Ritzema, the sophomore, got to be set when you set those picks, and she was moving. Good call by the official. Northview has it, 22 seconds left. 3-ball will tie things up here as we go into the fourth. The Cats can knock one down.
And I like this situation, taking a shot with maybe 4 or 5 seconds to go, so, Northview can get an offensive rebound, put back possibly.
Cats take it out, sideline out. They get it against this 1-2-2 zone. Charity, Gillette, Languedoc, back to Gillette. Gillette's going to launch another 3. Can't get that one to go. 3 seconds left. TK's going to have a last-second shot. Can't get it off in time. And we have a 37-34 ball game. TK leads it by 3. We'll be right back to this fourth quarter. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. 37-34, TK leads it on the road, battling with the Northview Wildcats in this OK Gold early season ball game. TK record 3-4 on the year. Northview's 7-2. TK will have the basketball. Running the show, Taylor Lloyd. Going against the man defense, having trouble getting any touches. Good defense by the Wildcats. Ball almost knocked away, but TK comes up with it. Another almost steal by Gillette. Cats playing good man dealer. Break down there. 3-ball on the way is no good by Hobeke.
That's a good defensive possession right there for Northview, forcing, somewhat contested outside 3. We'll take those.
Gillette has it. Vasquez now top of the key. Back to Gillette as they look to try to attack this 1-2-2 zone defense. As Thornapple's been switching it up. Charity gets it inside. Now back outside Vasquez. A reach-in foul, late whistle. Looked like the right call here. It's been a pretty well officiated game. I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, this is a very good crew. I recognize all three of them, and the whole key for officiating is allow them to play, but call it tight enough, to keep the game in check.
And consistent both ways.
Consistent, exactly.
Swinging around the perimeter, Vasquez has it, probing against this 1-2-2 tough defense. Another three ball on the way is no good by DeHaan. Ball's loose on the floor. We got a scrum, going to get a foul. Looks like Vasquez maybe a little overzealous with some contact. He's going to pick up a foul. Vasquez for the Cats.
That's a hustle foul, trying to scrap it out off the rebound. You kind of like to see those as a coach.
Vasquez's third foul on Miley. 6:40 left in this one. Boys game to foul. We'll have the pregame show for you. Have a Coach Chana interview. TK. Points tough to come by. They had a kind of high scoring in that first half.
Yeah,
but
Northview's doing a better job of denying that cutter across the lane, not allowing those touches inside the lane.
Turnover. Northview comes away with it. Vasquez on the push. Gets it to Gillette. Finally knocks down a three. It's a Wildcat roar on the speaker, something new. Vasquez knocks it down. She's got 15, and we got a tie ball game with 6 minutes left in this one. Nice pass inside, nice find, excellent
Very
composure by Ritzema. Passes it across the lane to her teammate Hobicki, who gets her first 2 points. There's another three from the left baseline. Amaya Moore gets her second three knockdown of the game. The 3-point specialist for Northview, it looks like.
That was a great move by Taylor Lloyd. Little hesitation and kind of got the defender up and just took her right down. That was an excellent move.
Kisses it off the glass to give the Trojans a 1-point lead here with 5:22 left in this ball game. Gillette, right baseline, gets it to Vasquez. Back to Gillette, three ball, that's it, fly again, got it! Hannah Gillette heating up, she's got 18 back-to-back threes, and now all of a sudden for teams, the three ball's going down.
Yeah, that's a third of the quarter. It's nice to see them go, and you can tell there's a little more life in the white team.
Almost a turnover, Gillette saves it, she's going coast to coast. Hannah Gillette taking the game over right now. She's got 20. TK needs a timeout. They're not calling a 45. There we get the timeout. Brandy James has seen enough. Cats on a little 8-0 run right there. They lead it by 4 now, 45-41. I was just going to say when it was 43-41, they just took the lead. That's their first lead since early in the second quarter.
Boy, and what a spark by Hannah Gillette. And, again, what's impressed me over the years with her, she's so athletic and quick. She anticipates well. She jumped that pass and got a nice easy bucket right there. But, I just seeing a couple of threes go, that's got to give a lot of spark to your team.
The one you were using in Northview was like grainy. That looks good.
Yeah, 45-41. Now it's gut check time down the stretch. Winning time, we call it, under 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. And a whole new element now. When you're not used to, winning lots of games in the program for the last 4 or 5 years, this is the next step. Now you're in the lead, you're up 4, now it's a whole nother level of what you got to do to win games.
And I've noticed throughout the entire game is, even though the shots have not been falling, they have not panicked or anything like that. They just go about their business, playing the great defense and scrapping things out. Now they've seen a couple of buckets go. And you can see a little more spark to them. Now it's time to finish. You're right. That's that next step, for your program and your team.
TK will have the basketball. 4:44 left in this one. May have another 4 minutes to go. Things go overtime here. This has been close game all the way. TK against this man defense. Dribble drive baseline. Feed inside. Double team. And we got a tie-up, got a jump ball.
Boy, we're fortunate there. Again, I do not like those touches inside the lane. That was one of the things, I know probably you were the same way when you're coaching. I said, I do not want to allow penetration with someone driving or the ball being passed in the lane.
Ball was tied up. Arrow goes Northview's way. Full court pressure. Vasquez is going to break it, get all the way to the basket. Kind of a wild shot.
Yeah, she did a great job. Just, that was a tough shot. Might better kick that one out.
She got 6 feet away from the hoop, but went off the wrong foot and laid it way too hard on the board. Quickly the other way. Harmon, with her 6th point of the game, cuts the lead to 2. Cats lead at 45-43. Cats threw it away.
Yeah, just not good possessions on the last 2, so it's time to clean that up.
Full court pressure by the Wildcats. Martin, a lot of pressure, knocks it out. Full court man pressure by the Cats. 4:06 left.
Yeah, I like. It just seems like when we're pressing, we have a little more spark.
They've really picked up the defense this year. They're attacking teams defensively. Like right there, from behind the steal, DeHaan knocks it away. Cats come away with it. Vasquez back to DeHaan. She got the steal, but that's short on the 3. Natalie, a good 3-point shooter, cannot buy a basket. As from behind the arc, it's about a 22% 3-point shooter. She's got the 2nd most threes made on the team. Can't get one to go today. TK with the basketball, going all the way coast to coast. Almost a 3-point play, as having to foul her was DeHaan.
Yeah, that girl from TK really did a nice job. She never stopped, and Natalie's got to do, instead of running side by side, right out in front, wall her up so she can't get to the bucket.
Emma Jukes was who he was talking about, going the full length of the court under a lot of pressure, gets to the free throw line, in and out with the free throw. She's scoreless on the game, looking to get her first point. Cats lead it by 2, 3:43 left. Cats have 2 timeouts left, and TK has, Cats they both have 3 timeouts left. I'm looking at the foul. Shot is up and in, the free throw by Jukes, her first points of the game.
Oh, they lost Jada down low.
And got an easy look, couldn't get it to go. Now there's an offensive rebound tie-up by both teams. Possession arrow goes to the Trojans. So
what happened there was Jada checked in, and she stayed down here this end of the court, and TK did not know it. And it's too bad we couldn't get the ball to her a little bit quicker. It was a contested finish there, but
got a two-foot shot that wouldn't go for Jada. And now TK has it going the other way. The ball's almost tied up, as TK will run their offense on their quarter of the court. Man defense by the Wildcats, a lot of pressure. They get the ball inside. They battle it inside, and nice move inside as Ritzma just willed her away in strong and goes up and gives TK a 1-point lead. 46-45, 3 minutes left in this one. Martin has the basketball, drives into the lane, going to get called with the travel. Tried to jump stop, kind of shuffled her feet. Good call by the official. Too bad, because she had a little 6-footer she was going to go up and try to elevate over and get something to go. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. 2:55 left in this one. I was going to say they break the pressure, but Gillette, good job knocking it out of bounds. 3/4 court away from their basket now. TK against the man pressure. 2:53 left. TK almost fumbles it away, but they retain possession. They have it now running their half-court offense. Spread way out are the Trojans against the man defense. Dribble drive, they back it back out. 2:35 left in the game. Trojans by 1, and they have the basketball. They drive in the lane, kick out, back inside. Good ball movement. Cross court, 3-ball on the way. No good. Nice find in there by TK. Can't get the 3 to go. Languedoc with the rebound. Charity in the open court. Gillette, right hand, can't get it to go. Charity gets raked over the coals. Good offensive rebound by Charity. She got raked over the arm, and she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That's what Jada does. She's excellent. That garbage player that, scrapes up those extra rebounds.
60% free throw shooter, 18 of 30 on the year. Some big free throws here for Jada. Can't get it. Back irons. Missed free throw. She's got 6 points on the night. 2:15 left in this one. Cats down 1. Jada can tie it up right here. Got it. Jada with 7 points. We got a tie ball game. 2:15.
2:15. Tie ball game. Can't get better than this.
Pretty entertaining, pretty well played basketball game. Both teams playing hard. TK breaks the man pressure. Full court pressure. They get it across the half court line. They set up their offense against the sticky man D Northview's playing. 2 minutes left in this one. A little backdoor cut. Cross court pass the other side. Strong inside again. Can't get it to go, but gets her rebound. Ritzema's a load inside the sophomore. And there's a 3 ball. Taylor Lloyd knocks down the free off the offensive rebound by Ritzema, who is so tough battling inside. Got an offensive rebound, kicked it out, and Lloyd knocks down a big 3. And Coach Snyder calls timeout for the Wildcats. Minute 41 left. We're going to stay right here. Minute 41. Cats down 3 after that big 3 ball right there by the freshman Taylor Lloyd. Her second 3 she just knocked down.
Yeah, those touches inside down low, and it's Ritzma, right? Ritzma, the one, she just uses her size and has that shot, but she dug out the offensive rebound when she missed and hit a wide open Taylor Lloyd. And Taylor Lloyd's, for a freshman,
she's tough.
She's got great handles and great looking shot, and you can tell she has a high basketball IQ as well.
Ritzma, sophomore, battling inside. She's good with her body, where she's banging people, getting them off of inside so she can get a shot off from 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good team.
Yep, big possession right here for North. You got to get a great shot. Doesn't have to be a 3. We're down 3, but 141, plenty of time.
Gillette has it, 3/4 court away from the basket. They get it now past the half court. Gillette's going to dribble drive, gets all the way in the lane, gets a little 4-footer and scores it. Hannah Gillette. Too easy.
I like these situations, put the ball in the hands of your best player.
There was a whistle blow, an inadvertent whistle I think we're going to call here. He was going to call a travel because you could have called the travel on that. He blew his whistle faintly.
Well, maybe not.
And then changed his mind, so TK is going to have it out on the sideline.
Okay, down 1, no need to foul yet. Play great defense, and TK has been turning the ball over.
TK's up 1. Nice bounce pass inside. Left-handed finish while we were just talking. Reese Ritzema. Good job breaking the defense down 2-on-1 basketball in the open court. And it's back to a 3-point lead. Minute 11 left. Cats down 3 with the basketball. Gillette into the lane. Should have pulled up and hit a little 8-footer. But she tried to go all the way, knocked out of bounds. Cats have it underneath their own basket. Good time to carve up a man play. They swing it around. There it is, back to Gillette. And on their out of bounds play, Gillette loses the handle, and it's going to be tied up. Gillette got caught in traffic. And Northview thankfully have the possession arrow their way. That was a big possession right there.
It was. This is a huge possession right here. And Hannah could have taken that 3 right there. She didn't quite feel right. Nice ball fake, and then lost the handle of it.
Underneath their own basket, they get it to Vasquez. Wild shot, doesn't even come close to the rim. She needs to, on her little runners, needs to come up with a better shot than that. 3-point deficit by the Wildcats. TK has it on their side of half court, playing keep away. Cats going to have to foul. TK is going to have to knock down some free throws down the stretch here. As let's see, both teams only a 3rd foul, so we got 1 more to give. Not in the bonus right now. Timeout, Coach Snyder talking about probably just that, the fouls to give.
Yep.
You can be real aggressive. Sometimes you don't call it and you get a steal.
Yeah, and you don't want to make an obvious foul just to put them, to get to put them into the bonus. But, draw something up here, maybe trap that first pass and see if we can get something out of it.
But don't be afraid to go after a steal a little bit. A lot of times down, officials swallow their whistle a little bit. They want the players to decide the game, and you can get away with some stuff.
Yeah.
Down 3, 51-48, entertaining girls game here in front of a packed house. Got the pep band here at Northview. 37.8 seconds left. TK will have the basketball. Cats going to have to come up with a little bit of a miracle here. They have not been shooting from behind the arc very well, although Hannah Gillette has been getting it going. She's knocked down 2. I guess Languedoc and Moore have gotten some, so they're coming around with their three-point shooting in this second half. See how this one plays out. The boys' game to foul. See what Coach Snyder has drawn up out here defensively, as they do have a foul to give. Northview does, and TK has 2 fouls to give. Nice out-of-bounds play, backdoor cut, but well defended by Northview. But they get an easy layup out of it as they broke him down, and quickly Taylor Lloyd with an easy layup after a couple passes, and Northview a sloppy turnover right there, and things are falling apart quickly here for the Cats. 53-48, 5-point lead, and off the turnover by the Cats, unforced error, TK is going to have it underneath their own basket. Out of bounds play against man. Having trouble getting it in. They do get it up wide. Ooh, I thought Vasquez might have been able to get that. Vasquez with the foul. Got one. That was the last one to give from here on out. TK will be shooting 2. 26 seconds left in this one. Cats down 5. Gillette reaching in, getting the foul. Stops the clock with 24 seconds and is going to put Lydia Schilthroat to the free throw line, where she's knocked a couple down already today at the free throw line. She's got 15 points. If she knocks them both down, she can be leading scorer for TK. Taylor Lloyd, the freshman, leads with 16 points. Lydia, with this free throw made, will tie her. The lights went out. Somebody's leaning up against it. As she's letting the ball go, the lights go out in the gym. They're going to let her get that free throw back over, I'm guessing, as someone leaned up against the lights, and the lights go off.
We got a lot of people and kids and adults down there on that end.
Standing room only. Got official time to talk to the. They said she got the shot off. The lights went out. They're going to say that was a missed free throw. They're not going to let her shoot that second one because she did get it off. It did leave her hands. The lights went out. So I guess it really doesn't matter. So the officials say you're only getting one free throw here. You missed the first one. Knocks down the second one. Does Schilthroat. She's got 16. Ties her teammate Taylor Lloyd with 16. Hannah Gillette, a tough throw in and out. A tough take, goes coast to coast. Could not get that layup to go. A tough shot. And TK comes away with the rebound. And Languedoc's got to foul her, so 94 feet the other way. TK goes with 14.3 seconds. They are in control of this game right now. Up 6, shooting 2 at the free throw line is Lydia Schilthroat. They left the lights on for her this time, knocks it down. She's got 17, leading scorer for TK, the senior. Playing in front of a packed house here. 18 for Schilthroat. 8-point lead for the Trojans. Cats, 10 seconds left in this one. Valiant effort, but not going to get it done here at home as the three is no good by Languedoc. And they're going to run the clock out here as TK wins a hard-fought battle. Thornapple Kellogg 56, Northview 48, an 8-point win. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back to recap this ball game for you. Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant. So the Cats up most of that first quarter and into the second quarter, and then fell behind and then came scratching back, took the lead again, but they ended up losing it here. Cats were up 14-10 after the first quarter, down by 4 at the half, 29-25, down by 3 after 3 quarters, 37-34, and then ended up 56-48, got outscored by 5 in that fourth quarter. For the visiting and victorious Thornapple Kellogg, McKenna Hobicki with 2 points, Reese Ritzema, a nice ball game with 11, Ellie Harmon with 6, Teely Cross with 2, Emma Jukes with 1, Taylor Lloyd, a freshman, good player, with 16 points. High point man for Thornapple Kellogg, Lydia Schilthrow, 18 points, knocking down some big free throws there late in that ball game to secure the victory. For the Northview Wildcats, Eleanor Dawson with 2 points, Janiyah Martin with 6, Amaya Moore with 8, Maria Hill Languedoc with 3, Jada Charity with 7. High point man for Northview, high point man for the ball game, Hannah Gillette, 22 points, but in a losing cause here as the Cats fall on their home floor, 56-48. And with that loss, Northview now goes to 7-3 on the year. Thornapple Kellogg is now 4-4 on the year. Both teams 1-1, or Thornapple Kellogg 1-1 on the league. And Northview falls to 1-2 in the league. Northview boys warming up right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, because my partner here is still totaling up some things, we're going to play the David Channa interview that I did earlier with him today about this basketball game to here, and then we'll wrap this girls game up, and then we'll come back and do the scout for the boys team. So here's Coach Channa and our interview that we did earlier today. I'm here with head coach David Channa of the Northview Wildcats. Coach, I got to ask you as we recap the Wyoming game, you ever score 50 points in a game before?
In a video game.
Me too. I don't think I get that in warm-ups.
That's about it. No, I was happy to get to 5, to be honest with you.
So we got to talk about a historic set a record at Northview that stood for 50 years. Steve Olson back in 1976 hit 45 before the three-point arc, but 50 points in a ball game. Wyoming had no answer. They were undersized to check Brady Swartz.
Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, it's just an incredible, feat, and really the stars have to align, for something like that to happen. There's so many things that can go wrong, foul trouble, in a high-scoring game like that in the 90s. You worry about running clocks and things of that nature. So it's kind of got to be the perfect storm, and then on top of that, you also got to put the ball in the rim. So it's definitely a historic night, one that we'll look back on and say, wow, we were there for that night. But, definitely proud of Brady, and like I mentioned before, it's just a testament to his work and his dedication to his craft.
So we're going to move on from Wyoming, although what a nice game. You guys played well. They were never really in that basketball game, and that is a good basketball team, and you'll have some issues with them when you go to their place. So what a great win against Wyoming. But we got to turn the page and talk about Thornapple Kellogg as they come into your place tonight. What's the TK scout?
TK is, they got a bunch of really nice athletes on their team. They're longer than, they look on film, just talking to other coaches. A bunch of big physical kids that play together as a team. It's a motion team, which is a different style than we've seen so far this year.
Old school.
Present some change. Yeah, some old school ones. Yep. So they'll do some 4 out, 1 in, pass and cut, and screen away, and sometimes they'll even dabble with a 5 out. So we got to make sure we're really disciplined, and this is a team that really is fueled by team play. They seem to score the ball more off the pass than off the bounce. So we're going to try and take away all the passing and make them play us one-on-one, and just try and beat us with tough twos. So You won't see a lot of help side defense tonight, but it's kind of part of the plan.
So you like to schedule those showcase games, which gives you back-to-back games, and 3 games in 4 days, 5 days or so. Because tomorrow you go to East Kentwood, not allowed to broadcast that game. The crew from the Detroit area has exclusive rights, so you're not supposed to broadcast. But we'll be listening in and watching. But Warren Lincoln, 6th-rated team in Division II. They were state champs last year. We've got a very good player in Marcus Blackwell, as he'll be playing Division I ball. And they got some other good players to go with them. That'll be a tough one for you tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that won the state championship last year and then returned pretty much their entire team again, and then added a big transfer. A long 6'7" shot blocking guard. So yeah, this is one of the better teams in the state for a reason. And it's what we want. You know what I mean? This is what we get up for. This is what has kind of built our program, as being willing and brave enough to go play the best of the best wherever we can. So we're excited for it. It's another chance for us to learn something about ourselves, and I think that's really important because at the end of the day, we're just trying to be as good as we can be at game 23. That's kind of the goal. So everything else along the way, it's great, but we just want to try and learn as much as we can, grow as much as we can, and when we get to the playoffs, that's when the real fun starts.
And the fun starts, the difficult part starts, and good luck tonight. You got a home game, but then obviously tomorrow you're on the road, and then next week you're on the road. So a little tough stretch for you here. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
And that was head coach David Chen of the Northview Wildcats giving you a little preview of this game and their game tomorrow, which will be really tough tomorrow. Not that I don't think this one will be tough, but tomorrow will be a very good basketball game. So, Coach, let's put a bow on this girls' game as the girls come up a little short as they lose it by 8 points, but they got up after the first quarter 14-10, and just TK just a little bit too much for them. You got some statistics for us over there?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Northview was able to turn TK over there in the first and third quarters. It was really first quarter. TK had 8 turnovers in the first quarter, 9 in the third quarter, and that kind of kept Northview in the game that third quarter. Northview comes out that fourth quarter, hits one towards the end of the third, and then Hannah hits 2 in the beginning of the fourth, kind of brought them back, actually took the lead right there. Otherwise, TK was very efficient shooting the basketball. They ended up 47% from the floor. They did not shoot the 3 very well either. I had them, I think they had 1 3, 1 for 9. And Northview ended up 5 for 25. That's, pretty low percentage, taking a lot of threes, going against that zone. And Northview was 11 out of 25. And Northview from 2-point shot very well the first half. Second half, we witnessed that they did not finish a lot of those shots inside, which kind of hurt them. Rebounding was about even. Turnovers ended up about even. TK had a couple more turnovers, but Northview was right there. 2 minutes to go, tie ball game. Possessions become big right there, offensively and defensively, and unfortunately, they just weren't able to, take care of their business.
So TK wins at 56-48. Again, Hannah Gillette leading scorer in the game for Northview, 22 points. But they had 2 really good point productions out of Lydia Schilthroat, 18 points, and the freshman Taylor Lloyd with 16. And another tough girl inside, a sophomore, Reese Ritzma, with double figures with 11. So a little bit too much for Northview to handle on this night, but they will play again later on in the year at Thornapple Kellogg. We're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll come back with the scout for the boys. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you for your support. And welcome back, everybody, to this boys edition. Good evening, high school basketball fans. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of Northview Wildcat Basketball. Tonight we're coming to you live from Northview High School in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You can hear in the background Greg Wells and the Pep Band's in the house. Take up a section and a half. So we're going to have a live atmosphere here this evening for this OK Gold matchup between the 15th rated in the state Northview Wildcats and the 6-2, who are at 6-2, and the 6-3 Trojans of Middleville TK. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Diebold. Along with former coach and counselor here at Northview, Mike Kaputska, we welcome you to the pregame show. Cats play another league game tonight, try to remain tied for first place in the new OK Gold Conference. Coach, it's good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. Welcome back to the broadcast, and have you had a chance to see the Cats this year?
No, this is my first time, so I'm really excited. Seeing some of the players from last year, and looking forward to it, especially looking at Brady Swartz. Good to see him healthy, back from his injury from the end of last year, and had such a great night last Tuesday night. So just looking forward to a great game.
All right, so let's take a look at the scouts for both of these teams. Middleville Thornapple Kellogg Trojans under head coach Phil Garber in his second year at TK went 10-13 in his first year. Finished in 5th place in the OK Gold last year and lost to Grand Rapids Ottawa Hills first game of the districts last year. TK is 6-3 so far this year. They've beaten Lake Odessa, Forest Hills Eastern, Zeeland West, and Caledonia, as well as Reed City and Lowell, as they won the Reed City Holiday Tournament. This past Tuesday, they lost to South Christian by 22. Trojans average 52 points per game, give up 49. Trojans are led by senior point guard Bryce Lloyd, senior guard Jude Webster, and junior forward Trey Webster. Also junior forward Malachi Van Ingen and junior center Lucas Plug. Junior Ben Lloyd often the first sub in the game. For the Northview Wildcats, they are 6-2 on the year. Losses to Rockford by 8 and Ann Arbor Huron by 13. They had wins against Godwin Heights, Granville, Muskegon Mona Shores, Ferndale, Grand Rapids Union. And they beat Wyoming 93-69 this past Tuesday. It was a historic night on Tuesday as Brady Swartz set a school record with his 50-point performance here at Northview, beating a nearly 50-year-old record set by Steve Olson in 1976 as he had 45 points. Brady with a new mark of 50 points in one game this past Tuesday night. Congrats, Brady, for that historic performance. Northview is led by head coach David Channa, now in his 6th season at Northview. Northview is 15th rated in the state in Division I. Cats are led by the dynamic duo Cam Ryans, who is averaging, 21.3 points per game. Brady Swartz averaging 27.5 points per game. Almost a double-double this year for Brady Swartz as he averages 9 rebounds per game. And at times, as we mentioned, he can just be a scoring machine. Other starters for Northview, sophomore point guard Anthony Willis runs the show at point guard. A good shooter, averaging 7 points per game. Best three-point shooter on the team. He shoots it at a 44% clip. And sophomore Izzy Hatibu, averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds a game. Junior Jack Van Proyen and Jake Johnson and Tyrus Thomas, along with Julian Charity, also kind of those 4 weave in and out of the lineup, sometimes starting, sometimes not. and they all will be playing some minutes for the Wildcats. When we come back, we'll talk about the OK Gold standings and tomorrow's game a little bit and some other OK Gold scheduled events going on. We'll be right back. Mike Kaputska, Mike Diebold on the call this evening. Check out New Beginnings Restaurant, located at 5200 Northland Drive. Dine in or call for takeout at 616-988-9650. Great food at a great price. Open daily 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. New Beginnings Restaurant. For all your home improvement services, check out Northview Grad's Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. And we're back here at Northview High School. Greg Wells got the pep band going. Got a packed house. Going to be a festive evening. Old school with the pep band, which they used to do here at Northview for years. The pep band would go to play at every one of the basketball games. So let's take a look at these OK Gold standings. Northview 2-0 on top with South Christian, who also is 2-0. Wayland also 2-0. Northview in the league is 6-2 overall. South Christian 5-3. And Wayland 6-3. Middleville TK 6-3. West Catholic 5-3. So tomorrow, though, at 7 p.m., Northview, the number 15 team in Division I, is going to be playing the number 6 in Division II, Warren Lincoln. It's at the Gotta Get It Hoop Classic at East Kentwood. Warren Lincoln, last year's Division II state champion. Marcus Blackwell going to Eastern Illinois. They play in the Ohio Valley League. He's a commit there. Lincoln's 5-3 this year, but they have played some outstanding schedule talent. They're out of the Macomb area conference. That's kind of a northern Detroit area. They play their league leader tonight, which will be a tough game for them, and then they'll have a quick turnaround, having to drive 2-3 hours up to Grand Rapids tomorrow. So that'll be a 7 p.m. game at East Kentwood. If you go to YouTube and you just, I think, put in the Northview game in Warren Lincoln, that is being live streamed, so you can be able to watch that ball game. We're not able to broadcast it because they have exclusive rights to be doing that game, so they don't let other people do it. I'd like to thank our sponsors for doing these games: Frames Unlimited, Drosh Heating and Cooling, Tool Construction, and New Beginnings Restaurant. And we got some time for some shout-outs here. My wife Tammy Diebold, daughter Sarah DeLongpre, and her husband Noah listening in all the way from Wisconsin. I know Tom Doc Doyle listens in quite often. Ryan Rimpolsky, Todd Johnson, Rick Slater. Steve Massey down in Monroe, Michigan listens in quite often. Tim Palczewski. Dwight Anderson down in Naples. Nancy Huffman listens in. David and Charles Dixon. Travis and Kyle Zimdar. Jerry Phillips quite often listens in down in Naples, Florida. Tim Cruisinga. Andy and Laura Vanderwerf listen in. I think they're might be on vacation right now. I think I saw maybe some wedding pictures. Tom Reynolds, Mike Marsman, Tom and Sue Kinney from Pennsylvania listen in quite often. Mike and Kathleen Dode. Let's see who else we got here. Joe Norrot, Mike Lendauer, the Kaputska family. Who you got listening for you, Coach?
Well, actually, my daughter and my son, Darren, are helping out at Forest Hills Eastern this year. And Darren's good friend from Grand Valley, Dylan Liddell, is the coach at Forest Hills Eastern. So he's acting as kind of a assistant coach there, and my daughter is doing the books. So probably just my wife tonight. So
okay. I know Mike and Nancy Matlos. I saw Tom Matlos over here at the other game this week that Northview played. I saw him in the crowd. But Mike and Nancy Matlois all the way from Orange Beach, Alabama, listening quite often. And should have a good one for you here in this festive atmosphere. Girls took it on the chin earlier in this night as TK won 52nd, 56-48. And so now it's the boys' game. And we're about ready to turn things over here to the public address announcer, Carl Bowerman. And he'll take over for the national anthem and the starting lineup. So we'll turn things over here to the public address announcer, Carl Bowerman.
Good evening and welcome to Northview for tonight's varsity boys contest between the visiting Trojans of Cornell Kellogg and your Northview Wildcats. Northview High School expects outstanding sportsmanship from our student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Please do your part to create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy tonight's contest. With that in mind, I'd like to draw your attention to our officials. We're grateful to have a great crew with us, and the opportunity to compete tonight is only made possible by their commitment to high school athletics and our student athletes. We appreciate their efforts, and they deserve our respect. Please welcome our officials to Northview by giving them a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy today. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as Northview's own Kendra Dame sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kendra.
Well done, Kendra Dame, Northview student here. Got some pipes. Well done.
All right, first we will start by introducing our visitors from Cornell Kellogg. Number 1, senior Bryce Lloyd. Number 2, senior Jude Webster. Number 12, sophomore Elliot Neff. Number 22, junior Lucas Blue. And number 23, junior Trey Hilton. The Trojans are coached by head coach Bill Barber and assistant Bobby Rush.
And painting the picture for you here, the lights go off, cell phones out.
Number 5, sophomore, Anthony Willis. Number 12, sophomore, Izzy Adamu. Number 2, junior, Jack Van Royen. Number 0, junior, Dan Ryans. And number 3, senior, Brady Swartz. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Jay Jana and assistants John Manama and Barrett Reitz.
And we're ready to get things going here for the boys' game. Cats in their white uniforms, black trim. And the Trojans, their black uniforms and orange trim. Cats be going left to right on your internet dial. Swartz gets the tap, kind of double taps it out and gets it over to Cam Ryans. Is going to get it to Anthony Willis, set things up. Cats will try to draw first blood in this one. Swartz has it, left wing. High pick and roll with Van Proyen. Swartz turns it over. It's getting into the passing lane and going down to finish all the way to the other end. Jude Webster gets the first 2 points of the ball game. Off the Swartz turnover. Pick and roll, ball screen. Swartz drop step, goes up, kind of overshoots the rim from 8 feet away. And TK comes away with the rebound. Man defense by the Wildcats as they so often play. Motion offense. We heard from Coach Chana, the old school motion offense. Hard to scout because it's kind of just 5 players playing on their own. Hatibu with the steal. Cats go away the other way. Cam Ryans now gets into the lane. Gets raked across the arm, no call. Bounce pass trying to get it to Van Proyen. Goes off his foot, out of bounds. Turnover.
Northview appears to be a little sloppy start. I don't think it's really jitters, just kind of fall into the rhythm start of the game.
Turnover by TK, and Hatibu comes away with the steal. Gets it to Cam Ryans, way away from the basket. Now he's at the three-point arc, left side. Van Proyen, top of the key. Willis has the basketball, high pick and roll. A lot of contact, no call. Willis, contact, gets a shot blocked. They're letting him play early. And Lloyd will have the basketball, run the point guard show for TK. Cats held scoreless here for the first 2 minutes of the first quarter.
I really like what Anthony did there. He kind of hesitated coming off that ball screen. There was some contact. They're letting him play for sure.
Webster way away from the basket. They're spreading the floor out. And Brady Swartz and Elliott Neff getting into it a little bit. And then Swartz is going to get caught with the foul.
It's like a double foul, Coach.
Double foul. They've been jawing at each other. Now they're starting to get a little physical with each other away from the ball, bumping each other as they're cutting through lanes. So officials are going to try to clean this up. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Cats haven't scored. It's 2-0 TK.
And with Northview's physical defense, looks TK's not backing down.
All the way to the basket. Almost blocked by Cam Ryans coming over.
Wow. There was a lot of contact. Brady, they pushed it up the floor, but no call.
So there's the steal. They are letting these guys play. Cam with the steal. He's going coast to coast. Thought he was going to dunk it, but there's Anthony Willis to clean up the miss. Well, let's call it a dunk, but kind of finger roll by Cam who missed it. 4-2.
Looked like he got caught in between. He was thinking about going to dunk it, and then it's too late by the time he changed his mind.
Cats did get it to go thanks to the hustle by Anthony Willis. 3 ball on the way is no good by Lloyd. Swartz in the open court with the rebound. 3-on-3 in the open court. A lot of reaching, a lot of contact. Brady, a deep three, in and out, no good. Like to see a little better shot selection than that on a break.
Yeah, it's a little early. You know, he's probably, what, 5-6 feet beyond the arc?
Yeah, he does that.
Northview in their denial defense, just like Coach Channa said in his pregame.
Good patience so far by TK. 4, 5, 6 touches. They've been swinging it around the floor. Point guard Bryce Lloyd has it right now. It's being checked. Ball's almost thrown away out of bounds. Fortunate it came back. Atibu with the block shot on Plug. And Northview with Willis with the breakout. Streaking down the floor. Anthony Willis has all 4 points for Northview. We got a 4-4 tie as Anthony Willis getting down the floor.
Yeah, I love the way he ran the floor. He looked up and he exploded off that pass. Very quick, very fast for Anthony Willis.
Kind of a weave up top with their passing game offense. TK, step back three, no good, but he fouls his rebound as Willis didn't block him out. 2 tries at it as Plug, and he couldn't. Got his offensive rebound on his missed three. Swartz coming around the other way. Nice reverse left-handed finish by Brady Swartz.
Got it to go that time. You know, nice take. I love what Northview's doing. You know, running the floor, that long pass up the sideline, getting some great looks.
Brady averaging 27.5 points per game. Had 50 the other night. Shot is up and no good. Hatibo with the rebound. Webster wide open from the top of the key. Couldn't get the three to go. Cam Ryan's in the lane on the other side. Fast-paced game. Ryan's finishes. And the Cats, 8 unanswered.
And I think it's very important on the side of TK. They're taking some early shots. You know, that's poison against Northview because they're going to get out and go. I don't think they're taking really good shots.
Coaches tell them, get up on them. They're putting a lot of pressure on TK.
TK looks uncomfortable with this pressure.
They do. And right on cue, a turnover as they're trying to get the ball inside was Plug trying to get it inside. Turns it over. And we got some Ben Lloyd into the game for TK. Also into the game, Jake Kelly, the big man inside. Coach.
Seeing Jack Van Pruin coming off the floor, that's one thing I noticed first time I've seen these guys this year is Jack is filled out. He's been in the weight room.
Tight end on the football team. They had a great season, the football team this year, undefeated in the league. Officials are getting together, talking. Said something about a jump ball, so they got to switch the arrow. All right, so the officials got things squared away now. With 2:50 left in this first quarter, Cats lead at 8-4. Now we're going to see a zone being deployed. Cats, Brady Swartz will be liking this, and Anthony Willis will be liking this.
Yeah, I didn't like the spacing down low right there. Jake Johnson and Cam Ryan's were about 2-3 foot from each other. I'd like to see a little more better spacing.
Johnson just into the ball game. Also Thomas for the Wildcats. Replacing Van Proy. Cam pops from 15 feet, no good. But there's Brady Swartz with an offensive rebound. Turnaround jumper. Swartz has 4. Willis with 4. Cats lead at 10-4.
They're not going to want to allow Cam Ryan's that touch up there on the elbow. He's just too dangerous.
Newly into the game, dribble drive, left-hand finish. Tough shot right there by Ben Lloyd, the junior. Lefty gets it to go, smallest man on the floor. Cam Ryan's 3 ball, no good, is short. Goes over the side of the board. Swartz with the good offensive rebound, throws it off his leg. Nice hustle right there by Brady Swartz to save a possession. Looked like the ball's going to go out of bounds. Willis out of the ball game. As Hatibu back in. Thomas, Hatibu, Johnson, Ryans, and Swartz on the floor now for Northview. Minute 40 left in the first quarter. Cats up 4, and they have the basketball. They're swinging around the perimeter against this zone defense. as TK's mixing it up. The defense is on them. A lot of perimeter passing around. They get it to the high post now. A lot of touches for Northview, swinging it side to side.
Yep, Northview's got traditional zone offense, having 3 on the outside and 2 guys inside, crisscrossing from the high post down to the short corner.
Box out of bounds play. Nice job, carved him up. Hatibu gets a nice pass from Thomas, finds him, and he has to get fouled. Hatibu does, otherwise he would have had a layup. That foul on Jake Kelly, his first.
Nice out of bounds play there. Seeing Hatibu come down the lane and
Tebow, nice high arcing, good rotation on the ball, gets his first points. See what Izzy is on the year at the free throw line. 9 of 16, 58% free throw shooter, knocks them both down.
We're good on those two.
It did. Cats got them doubled up, 12-6. A little over a minute left in this first quarter in front of a packed house. There's a lot of people here. Pep band in the house as well. Running the show right now, Ben Lloyd, the junior. Smallest guy on the floor with the handles right now. Gets the ball over to Plug. Plug, spin dribble, goes over Brady Swartz. Lucas Plug, the junior. A lot of juniors on this ball club and a sophomore.
Well, that was a great defense by Brady, but hand it to Plug. He shot the ball right over Brady inside the lane.
Swartz has it, swings it to Ryans. They're staying on the right side of the floor. Now they go left side, Thomas. Swartz way away from the basket against this 2-3 zone. Cam Ryans right wing. Back inside Hatibu, right baseline. Swartz deep 3 from the front of the top of the key, no good. And TK comes away with the rebound. Another deep 3, a lot of deep 3s being launched early on in this game. That one was by Lloyd, Ben Lloyd. There's Bryce and Ben Lloyd. Cam Ryans dribbling down the lane, kind of floats away from the defender. Defender trying to take a charge. Good call right there.
Yeah, it's always one of the toughest calls for officials in basketball is that block charge, and TK was not happy with that call. But I think you're right, Coach. They, I think he was a little bit late, and Cam was actually trying to avoid the contact.
He was trying to go way to the right of it and got contact and gets the call. Cam hits every inch of that rim, gets it to go. Cam, a 64% free throw shooter on the year. Knocks down both free throws. He's got 4 points. 3 players with 4 points, Ryan, Swartz, and Willis for Northview. They lead at 14-8, 2 seconds left. And nice defense by Thomas as trying to get the shot up was Lloyd. Had to fake the shot because Thomas was going to swat it in his face, but then he couldn't get the shot off in time. So Cats going to take a 14-8 first quarter lead. We'll be right back. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Cats lead up by 6, 14-8 after 1. Leading scorers Ryan, Swartz, and Willis all with 4 points. Hatibu's got 2 free throws. And for Middleville TK, everybody with 2 points here. Lloyd, Webster, Lloyd, and Plug. Balanced scoring for TK as well as Northview, as 8 players have scored so far in this first quarter. Van Proyen back into the ball game for the Wildcats. They have their starting lineup back in. Willis will run the show at point. Ryans and Swartz, the dynamic duo out there, going against the 2-3 zone. You got Hatibu running the baseline against this 2-3 zone. Ryans gets it to Willis. Willis throws the lane, gets all the way to the basket. Some contact, no call. And couldn't get the shot to go from 6 feet out. Cats a 6-point lead. Trojans with the basketball. Running the point, Jude Webster. Lucas Plug with the shot. No good. And away with it comes Northview with it. Cam Ryans gets it, goes down the lane, all the way to the basket. Fading away, can't get it, but there's a tip in by Jack Van Proyen. Jack Van Proyen gets the bucket on the miss.
That was a great offensive rebound by Jack, being in the right place at the right time.
Shot is up, hits every inch of the rim, no good again by Webster. And we got it tied up as Hilton and Swartz were tied up. We're going to get a call. Call's going to go on Hilton, Trey Hilton. For TK, his first. 6:39 left in this second quarter. Cats got them doubled up 16-8. Cam Ryan's inside. Nice find by Swartz. They could do nothing but hammer Cam to not get the shot up, so Cam will go on the free throw line to shoot two.
That was an interesting, I think, a called set from Coach Channer right there, as Izzy kind of backed into that defender on the low spot to open up Cam right inside.
Trey Hilton picked up the foul, his second, team second. Into the ball game, Bryce Lloyd for TK is going to replace Ben Lloyd. Brothers going in for each other. Cam Ryans whistles. So the basket is going to count for Cam, the free throw. And we got a foul on the foul is going to go on Jack Van Proyen of Northview. Backdoor cut. Didn't find him though. Lloyd has the basketball, top of the key. Gets it to Webster. Webster, top of the key. Back over to Lloyd. Lloyd tries to drive on Cam Ryans, can't get anywhere. Now they switch off, going to get a travel call. Good switching defense by Northview. Gets Jude Webster with the travel, shuffling his feet. Turnover, TK. Northview will have the basketball. 17-8. Northview leads it, 6 minutes left. Going to have an extended halftime here as they're going to do a special presentation at halftime. One of the sports teams, not exactly sure which one.
Whoa.
Swartz, three ball. No good from the right baseline. TK with the rebound.
Since TK has gone zone, the game seems to have slowed in pace quite a bit here.
Might be almost a 5 count. Ball's knocked away as Lloyd gets it back. Lloyd continuing to dribble, gets in the lane, got away with a walk. Throws a shot up and it goes in.
Looks like he did drag that foot. Slipped a little bit.
Swartz has it left wing. Gets it up top of the key, Willis. Right side, Ryans. Inside, Van Proyen. Hatibu in the lane. Back out, Cam Ryans. Wow. Good ball movement. Nice find. Cam Ryans knocks down a three.
That was textbook zone offense right there. A touchdown to the short corner, a touch up at the elbow, and then kick back out for the three with the old triangle offense.
20-10 is the score. TK with the basketball. Jude Webster, top of the key. Willis all over him. Ball's rough on the floor. Everybody's on the floor. Cam Ryans hustling. Jude Webster hustling. Oh, they're going to give the foul on Cam Ryans. Hustling and diving. Two guys went to the ball together. Cam Ryans.
It's just a great hustle play.
Yep.
As a coach, you don't mind those fouls.
You do not.
Scrambling for it.
Those are usually ones that are play-ons, and some of these other fouls maybe could be called. But Webster with the basketball now gets it over left side. Plug. Plug in the lane might have traveled, but he doesn't get the call, and he gets the bucket, though. He's got 4 points. Cam Ryans down the right side, goes all the way to the basket, left hand that throws it up, but he's going to get rewarded as he got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That was an impressive take by Cam from the right wing into the lane, rises up with his ball in the right hand, switches over and scoops with his left. Very athletic play there.
They say the foul is going to be on Elliott Neff, his second, the sophomore. Cam Ryans, good to see him knocking down free throws. He's had some stretches early on in the first couple of games where he was woeful at the line, but it looks like he's got that corrected now. So he's 4-4 this evening. Misses the free throw.
The old jinx.
Yeah, 21-12. Cats up 9. Swartz and Cam Ryan's got a big trap at the half-court line, and coach from TK has to call a timeout. He was smelling a turnover. Phil Garber calls the timeout. And we're going to take a timeout. Cats lead at 21-12, just over 4 minutes left in this first half. Jarash Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. And we're back here at Northview High School. TK Northview going at it. Pretty hotly contested. Keep both sides getting up into people. And Cats lead it by 9, 21-12, 4:14 left.
Yeah, I love Northview's intensity defensively. TK's got a couple of guys put the ball on the floor.
Ben Lloyd right in front of us, driving, no-look pass inside, finding Van Ingen. But Van Ingen didn't put it up. Now we get a turnover as Hilton tried to find Van Ingen, threw it into the band. Turnover. And Northview will have it. Ryans to Johnson. Jake Johnson back into the game against this zone defense. Willis, top of the key, Swartz. Left side, Ryans. Swartz, right wing, top of the key, Willis. Swartz tries a dribble drive, gets all the way to the basket, left-handed finish. Nice job, Brady Swartz breaking into the zone, finding those gaps, getting all the way to the bucket with his length and finishes. 23-12, Cats lead it. A lot of pressure being deployed, and TK looks a little out of sorts right now, having trouble getting any good looks, having trouble breaking anybody down off the dribble, and not freeing people up with any picks. As they turn it over, Cats suffocating defense, paying dividends right now. Swartz in the open court. Ryans, 3-ball on the way by Willis, left baseline, air ball, no good. Tapped back out by Jake Johnson to Swartz. Extra possession now thanks to Jake Johnson's offensive tap back.
Yeah, gotta love Jake Johnson. He's the garbage man. Looks for those extra possessions, getting offensive rebound.
Hatibu top or free throw line. Nice no-look pass. Willis to Jake Johnson. Didn't know he had it in him. He was standing still. He got the ball, too. He goes up and tomahawk dunks it.
Yeah, 2 feet. That's impressive.
Jake Johnson with the dunk. Turnover by TK. Now Northview turns it right back over to him in the open court. Back-to-back turnovers by each school. Air ball from deep 3 by Bryce Lloyd. That was well offline. And he comes out of the ball game, does Bryce. Into the game. Jude Webster, 25-12 Cats.
Going back to that play with Jake Johnson dunk, that was all set up by Anthony Willis and his quickness to get into the lane, draw the defender. Great bounce pass for Jake to finish.
And Jake quickly up with the dunk. Swartz, a little 15-footer from the left L, can't get it to go, but fouls his shot, gets the rebound. He's going to get fouled. Going to be out of bounds underneath. There's only 3 team fouls on the guests from Thornapple Kellogg. Van Proyen back into the ball game. Jake Johnson comes out of the game. Julian Charity into the game for the first time for the Wildcats. Ryans gets in the lane. He gets totally hammered on the wrist. Doesn't think he fouled him, did Webster. But Cam will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And it was another Cardinal rule as a coach. You know, you hated to see fouling the jump shooter, 15, 16-footer.
Especially an obvious foul like I thought it was. Kind of a late whistle on it. And he didn't think he fouled him. Ryans living at the free throw line in this first half. He's got 10 points, 5 of them free throws. 26-12, more than doubled up now. TK having trouble scoring. Ryans misses the free throw. We got a whistle right away. And Van Poyen's going to get called with the foul.
That's his second one. Trying to squeeze out a rebound on a free throw.
So he'll come out of the ball game. Van Poyen, Jake Johnson back into the ball game. A quick breather for Jake, and he's back in. Julian Charity up now playing some defense on the point guard running the show. Ben Lloyd, the junior, they switch off on it. TK got a little jumper at the baseline, a little 6-footer. Knocks it down Jude Webster, and they needed that shot badly.
They did. Northview's run, a little bit of run and jump, trying to trap that. They didn't have the guy rotate over that time, and led to a TK bucket.
Ryan's inside, cross court Willis. Right back to Cam, cross court. 3 ball on the way, short, no good. Jake Johnson battling inside, and because of that battling, TK couldn't secure it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Northview's ball underneath their own basket. Minute 17 left in this quick first half.
Yeah, it's going pretty fast. These officials, again, letting them play for the most part.
Ryans trying to get it to Swartz in the right baseline, knocked out of bounds. Good play right there by TK's Lucas Plug to knock it out. Minute 14, sideline out for Northview by their own basket. Willis over to Ryan's left wing, top key. Willis swinging around Swartz. So they're just playing around the perimeter. Willis breaks him down. Jake Johnson inside, get it back out to Cam. Cam dribble drive, stops, pops, no good. And we're going to get an offensive foul on inside shoving off. Julian Charity is going to get called trying to offensive rebound. 1 minute left. Got a trap, perfect spot for a trap, and Jake Johnson, Julian Charity forced the turnover, trapping Ben Lloyd, who shouldn't have been coming across in that area with 2 defenders right there. TK turnover. Cats up 12, 55 seconds left in this fast-moving first half. Playing around with it, just back and forth. Swartz and Willis. Now they get to Ryans. Top of the key now, Swartz, as people change positions. They get it to the top of the free throw line. Johnson swings it back out to Swartz. Now they swing it around. Willis, top of the key. Inside Johnson, back out Swartz. Swartz saved the turnover. Nice job. Anthony Willis, also nice job. Opened up the lane. Willis drove all the way. High arcing shot, no good. Quickly the other way. They got a little break going. Nice shot fake by Jude Webster. Makes Swartz blow by him. And we got a 10-point game. 5 seconds left. Another turnover. Thornapple can cut it with 2 seconds. Did he get the shot off? Jake Johnson with a hustle play. As in the open court was Ben Lloyd, went up, would have put it up at the buzzer. Jake Johnson sprinting back, swats it off the board, and what a defensive play right there by Jake Johnson.
Boy, that was amazing because Jake had a lot of ground to cover, and he did, and show his length to pin it against the backboard. That's about as good as you can see right there.
Great hustle, nice first half by Jake Johnson, adding a lot to the Northview.
Yeah, excellent.
As they take a 10-point lead as they outscored them 12-8 in that second quarter, Northview did. Northview was up 14-8 after the first quarter, 26-16 at halftime here. Kind of a low-scoring game for as much action as there has been. And we'll come back and get you the individual scoring right after this MHSAA message, as we got a little bit of, they're going to recognize, in fact, we're going to do this live. I'm going to stay on air as they're recognizing one of the girls' teams.
Northview volleyball finished the year with an impressive 27-7 record, and Northview will now continue to push our student athletes to excel on and off the playing field. We're going to announce the girls at this time. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Girls, when your name is read, please step forward.
See you later.
Number 1, Vanessa Walker. Number 2, Jada Charity. Number 3, Lynn Anna. Number 4, Elite Spinks.
It's volleyball, and then I think cross country is coming next.
Number 5, Leah Blaster.
They won the conference, yes.
Number 6, Emma Armstrong. Number 7, Taylor Burchett.
This is the girls' volleyball team. Won the league.
Number 9, Maggie Judas. Sorry. That's on me, sorry. Number 8, Isabel McNeil. Now, number 9, Maddie Judas. Reading is hard, folks. Number 11, Chloe Quinto.
Okay, yeah, that's right. In your opinion.
Number 12, Lily Toole. Number 13, Taylor McCall. And number 14, Zella Hutchings. The Wildcats were coached by head coach Taylor Rich and Kelly Hayden, assistant Kelly Hayden. We also want to recognize the other assistants, Kelly Harris, Alan Carter, and Jordan Kelly. Let's give these girls a lot of applause for that. Come on.
Girls volleyball team wins the OK Gold this year. Just got their medals. There'll be one more team being recognized after this. I believe it's the cross country team, I think I heard.
Also tonight, we would like to honor and recognize our varsity boys cross country team.
Boys cross country.
This past fall, they won the OK Gold Championship in cross country. Like we said, we're onward and upward, and we're expecting these guys to excel on and off the field. Yet again, please hold your applause until all names are read. Elliot Fusion. Jeremiah Cole. Paxton Buckler. Edward Corcoran. Damian Cross. Gabe Dawson. Will Dawson. Sam Decker. Liam Eaton. Sam Greer. Xander Hellis. Elijah Henderson. Bo Holmes. Reese Holmes. AJ Howe. Ben Jackson. Cameron Russ. Liam Simmons. Caleb Tabrock. And the other members that aren't here, Aiden Van Lonen, John Walmer, and Zeke Yang. The cross-country team was coached by head coach John Wojciechowski and assistant Drew Winger. Let's give these guys a big round of applause.
Congrats to the boys cross country team and the girls volleyball team winning the OK Gold this season. Northview Athletics announces the 4th Hall of Fame class. Northview Wildcats Athletics is excited to announce the 4th Hall of Fame class. Following Wildcats will be inducted February 14th. Dave Bachheim, 1981. Curtis Perkins, 1983. Shane Soraki, 1989. Andy Korakowski, 1990. Ed Barnes 93, and the 1989 state champion track team, coaches Al Korikowski and Chip Amer. Ceremony will take place at 4 p.m. in the Northview High School auditorium. Dinner to follow. If you plan on attending, please email Nicole Moltheisen at the Athletic High School, Monday through Friday between 8 and 4. You need to call. Inductees will also be introduced at halftime of our basketball game, which we just did. Questions should be emailed to Director of Athletics Patrick Marsman at pmarsman@nvps.net. I said that they just did. These inductees will be introduced at halftime of the basketball game on February 14th that evening. So come check it out. Yeah, Curtis Perkins, good friend of mine, to be there, watched him. And I coached Shane Saraki, coached Andy Korikowski, I coached Ed Barnes, and Al Korikowski, my PE teacher. So a lot of people back in the day being recognized this February 14th. Come join that Hall of Fame dinner. Going to play the MHSAA message now. When we come back, we'll recap that first half for you.
Attendance at girls' events sets a new record, and the basketball season enters the middle portion of its year. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Happy New Year, and welcome back to the winter sports season. Believe it or not, our first basketball district games are just over 6 weeks away. Let's take you through the rest of the hoop schedule so you know what to expect. And remember, the boys' finals are played first, followed by the girls' finals. Boys districts will tip off February 24th, with district finals on February 28th. District assignments are already set, and the draw will be posted on February 16th. The regional round will be played March 4th and 6th, with quarterfinals on Tuesday, March 11th. The Breslin Center in East Lansing will once again play host to the semifinal and final rounds. The semis are March 13th and 14th, with the finals on Saturday, March 15th.
Going to break away to that MHSAA message as we got the pep band playing. So under the direction of Greg Wells, Mark Lego also going to get you the sights and sounds here at halftime with the Northview pep band. Well, the Wildcats got up on them at the first quarter 14-8. They were up 6 after 1. Halftime, they are up 10 as it's 26-16 as they outscored them 12-8 in that second quarter. Leading the way for Middleville TK, Bryce Lloyd with 4 points, Jude Webster with 6, Ben Lloyd with 2, and Lucas Plug with 4. Leading away for the Northview Wildcats was Cam Ryans with 10 points as he leads all scorers in this game. Jack Van Proyen with 2, Brady Swartz with 6, Jake Johnson with 2, Anthony Willis with 4, Izzy Hatibu with 2. What kind of shooting percentages do we have over there, Coach?
Well, looks like Northview shooting not that well, 9 for 24 overall, 8 out of 17 from 2, 1 out of 7 from three-point line. So, you know, not the best shooting for Northview, and for threes for TK, 0 for 6, 8 out of 14 from 2, so they're 8 out of 20 for 40% overall for TK. So Northview not shooting the ball real well. They hold an advantage rebounding, 14-10. Northview's only turned the ball over 3 times. They've turned TK over 7. So then the other part of the game is Northview mainly Cam Rhymes, is 7 out of 10 from free throw, and TK has not been on the line yet. So Cam's ability to get to the line has been almost the difference in this first half in terms of points.
Yeah, and TK, under duress with the pressure from Northview, they got him out of their offense. They pushed him way away from the basket, having trouble breaking down the Wildcats or setting any picks and getting some good looks at the basket. So when you're Northview holding the team to 16 first half points, you think, okay, should be killing them. But TK's doing a nice job on their defensive end as well.
Yeah, they are. They went to that zone in that I think it was first quarter and slowed the game down, making Northview is a great one-on-one team playing offense, and they've done a nice job against that zone, but it just slows it down, and they got to be a little bit more patient. I love what Northview's doing defensively. Like you said, they've taken TK out of what they want to do offensively. When you're going against a team that's as long and athletic as what Northview is, and they're playing that pressure defense, TK's not able to run any sets or any flowing offense, and what they've gotten was, a couple times breaking them down and scoring in the lane. But they're hanging in there.
They are. They're playing pretty well. A little undersized, but they're hanging right in there. And defensively, for sure, because Northview only 26 points in this first half. And then a quick turnaround tomorrow for the Cats. They play tomorrow at 7. 15th rated team in the state, Northview, will be going against the number 6th rated team in Division II, Warren Lincoln, at the Gotta Get It Hoops Classic at East Kentwood. Warren Lincoln, last year's Division II state champions, and they have some of their same players back. Marcus Blackwell in Eastern Illinois, out of the Ohio Valley, commit there. Lincoln's 5-3 on the year, but they have played a tough schedule, and they're out of that Macomb area conference, which is kind of northern Detroit area. And they play their league leader tonight, who's only lost one game, and so they're going to have a tough turnaround too, to play your league leader, someone that you need to play well against to win a conference championship, and then have to bus 2.5 hours up to Grand Rapids as that game's being played at East Kentwood. And you can watch that game. It is live streamed on YouTube. I would just plug in those two schools, Northview and Warren Lincoln, and in YouTube, and the live stream might come up. I think it might cost like $1 or something like that, $2 to be able to view that. But it might be a possibility. I think last year, for some reason, I'm thinking that was actually you could watch it for free, if I'm not mistaken. But don't hold me to that. But in this one, it's 26-16, and Northview leads it. And 2 minutes left warming up on that extended halftime. And take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. Thank you, sponsors of Northview Athletics, The Score Restaurant, Mike Marsman of Treadstone Mortgage, Ken Jansen of Lake Michigan Insurance Agency, Randy Block of Green Ridge Realty, Lake Michigan Credit Union, Cutting Edge Builders, Tool Construction, Lindy Tanis of Tanis Home GR, Legend Signs, Christian Croft Fundraising, Shannon Swartz of Pierpoint Mortgage, Straight Line Fence, Real Food Cafe, Gold Star Mechanical, All Flow Plumbing, Golf Cars Plus, Design One Salon and Spa, Discount Home Improvement, Keller Williams, River City Mechanical, AIC Insurance Services, Tom's Hometown Bakery, Third Coast Oral Surgery, Boulder Creek Golf Course, Superior Asphalt. Thank you. The Northview Pep Band playing the fight song here for the Wildcats here as we get ready to start this second half. Cats on the floor with their white unis. TK coming out of the huddle now. Their black unit, and he's in orange trim. Cats lead it by 10. TK will have the basketball to start the second half. And we're ready to get things going here. As soon as they get the clock set, and it is set now.
Thank you, band.
Not sure what they're waiting for. Now we get the ball in play, and here we go. TK will have it, get it trapped, breaks the trap nicely, does Webster. Dribble drive by Lloyd, gets cut off. Deep three, knocked down right out of the gate by Trey Hilton. Gets his first points of the ball game. Northview misses their first shot. Cam Ryans gets the rebound back. Put back is good by Ryans. He's got 12, muscles his way inside. 28-19. Shot is blocked. Willis blocks the three-point shot of Webster. Webster does get it back, though, off the Hatibu miss. And quickly inside, getting it to go, is Elliott Neff with his first 2 points of the ball game. Kind of helter-skelter to start this second half.
Yeah, if you're TK, you got to be liking this start. Cut it, lead down to 7. Not even a minute into that third quarter.
TK coming out scrapping, 28-21, 7-point lead by Northview. In this first minute, 1-2-2 zone defense, now by TK. Jake Johnson in for Van Proyen, kicks out to Cam Ryans, no good from 3. And with the rebound is Hilton for TK. Lloyd will bring it across the timeline. That's Bryce Lloyd running point. Neff, right wing, gets it back over to Hilton. Hilton back in the Neff, falling out of bounds, had to throw it. Swartz steals it. Swartz in the open court. Swartz gets a cut on the hip, no call. Go back the other way. It was stolen by Plug.
Looked like a lot of arm on that.
3 ball, up and in, talking some smack. Jude Webster, as he knocks down the 3, starts talking a little bit. And 2K is energized right here as they have cut the lead to 4, 28-24. Crowd behind the TK here. Nice traveling crowd from TK, and this full house seeing an entertaining game.
Yeah, and TK, they've come out with a lot of energy, and not matched right now by Northview. And it's a good start here for TK.
Cats with the timeout, get reorganized here.
Here and here, full from Coach Channon, that 30-second timeout. Get him going.
As you're right, TK's fired up. They're happy with their first minute 47 seconds into this half. They've come out inspired.
Yeah, 8 points.
It's pretty good in a minute and a half. But they had 16 at the half. Mm-hmm. They got half as many points already in the first minute in the second half. Swartz gets it to Johnson. Johnson inside. Ryan's up, almost the and one. Rattles in and out, but Cam will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul was on Lucas Plug.
I love what we did there. Coming out, TK's on a little run there, and Cam Ryan's inside. You can't go wrong with that.
Misses the free throw, does Cam. End of the ball game, the big Jake Kelly, probably the biggest player on Middle TK's team. He's going to be replacing Trey Hilton, who knocked down that 3 out of the halftime break. Cam does knock down the second free throw. He's got 13 points to lead all scorers in this game. They've gotten Brady Swartz somewhat in check, does TK, only 6 points. On Tuesday, a couple days ago, he lit it up for 50. Turnover, Cam Ryans with the steal. Nice feed to Brady, who slams it home. Cam Ryan steal and assist. Swartz with the dunk.
Has a great defense, double team right there. Led to a dunk.
Nice feed inside to the big man. Jake Kelly gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Going to get a foul as Cam Ryan saved the ball. And Jude Webster with the foul. Team's second foul on TK in this third quarter. 5-point lead. TK coming out inspired in this second half. We're down 10 at half. Cut it in half. Cam Ryan's playing with Willis. Swartz around the perimeter. Get it to Tebow inside. Back outside. Back in Jake Johnson. Skip pass over to Swartz. 3-ball no good. Swartz going to get the tip from Jake Johnson. Gets it back. Swartz muscles his way inside and scores it. Jake Johnson, his second tip back off the board to get Swartz, I believe, his second basket.
Boy, that's great. You know, Jake, just doing all the little things.
Does what he does. All the way to the basket. The little guy almost got a layup in there. Ben Lloyd. Jake Johnson scrapping. Gets the loose ball. Throws it off a TK player. Saves a possession for Northview. Nice job. Jake Johnson having a good ball game.
Yeah, I'm loving what Jake's doing tonight.
Another football player, wide receiver on the football team, had an exceptional year this year.
I just love my having football players. They just bring a different mentality to that basketball game.
Try to get it inside. Did Swartz, turned it over. Also got Armand Irving, the quarterback of the football team on the basketball team this year. Doesn't get a lot of playing time yet, but I'm sure he helps out with his athleticism in practices, guarding people. Coach Chen is going to take a timeout as Northview will have the ball underneath their own basket when we come back. 4:18 left in the third. Cats lead at 33-26.
Now to get the other half of this contest.
For all your home improvement services, check out Northview grads Greg and Darcy Tool at toolconstruction.com or their Tool Construction Facebook page. You can call them at 616-443-2284. Greg is a licensed and insured builder and has owned the business for 15 years. Call them today for a free estimate. And we're back. Cats lead it by 7. We'll have the basketball underneath their own hoop as TK runs on to the floor to defend them. Phil Garber, the coach, second-year coach at TK's got his kids competing. Tebow inside, a lot of contact, no call. They carved him up on an out-of-bounds play. Tebow got mugged, but no call. TK comes away with the basketball. Willis checking Lloyd. Lloyd gets by him. Couple block shots. They're going to count it as a goaltend. Tebow came out of nowhere, swatted it off the board, and they're going to call it a goaltend.
Well, I don't know if that ball was above the rim.
I don't think so either. I think that's going to be awarded to Ben Lloyd.
It looked like it was kind of tipped by a Northview player going up.
Going to give that to Webster.
Just not used to seeing a kid get up that much. Nice take.
Shot is up and in by Anthony Willis. As you mentioned, nice take off the dribble by Willis. He's got 6 points. Cats up 7. Willis defending. Coach wanted a push off.
That was he's right. He used the push off arm.
Air ball. Cats have come out a little more intensity. Ben Lloyd throws up an air ball under duress by the swarming Wildcat defense right now. Call out a set play here for the Wildcats. Swartz, baseline spin all the way to the basket. Gets challenged, gets a shot blocked, comes back to him, goes up again, and this time they get the foul. Good work by Brady inside.
Well, I tell you, going to the bucket, you have you got to expect a contact and not to be called. So just take it in strong, because I thought he got fouled on the first one there.
Got to be a man inside here. As Trey Hilton picks up his 4th foul. He's looking to be coming out of the game. Is there someone at the scores table? And that someone is Elliot Neff, the sophomore, as Swartz knocks down the first free throw. He's got 11 points, so we got 13 for Ryans, 11 for Swartz. That's about right. Top 2 scorers on Northview. Missed the free throw, does Brady. Cats by 8. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Double team. They get it over to Lloyd. Ben Lloyd throws it away. Miscommunication between Lloyd and Webster as they throw it in the hallway. As they come back, Jake Johnson will inbound it to Anthony Willis. Going against the 2-3 zone. I'll predict a Cam, Anthony Willis, or Brady 3 going down on this possession. They do a good job of getting around that perimeter. And it opens up the inside so Brady can probe it, which he does baseline. Isaiah really Thornapple really gets out on the shooters and opens up the inside, and they've been probing inside, and then Brady broke back door.
Yeah, you got defenders coming out on him. He's breaking him down. Again, that started with Jake Johnson with the touch at the elbow, and I thought, he might have a take to the bucket, but he's very unselfish. Kicked it out to Brady, led to the foul.
Brady hits a lot of rim, but it does go in. Shooter's touch, gets the free throw to go. Brady on the season as a free throw shooter, right around the 70% mark. Got them both. 13 apiece for Ryans and Swartz, their 2 leading scorers, who average 28 and 21 per game. Cats up now double digits by 10, as just into the ball game Plug. And also newly into the ball game, Malachi Van Ingen. Webster with the basketball right now, being checked by Thomas, who just entered the game. A lot of subs in here now. Nice take by Webster.
Very nice take.
Off Thomas. He's got 13, leading Middleville TK. Webster with a nice game.
TK hanging around, playing, slowing the game down with the zone defense and picking and choosing with offensively some nice shots.
Johnson swings it, finds Cam. 3 ball on the way, got it. Assist Johnson. 3 ball Ryans. His second made 3 of the game. He's got 16, leading scorer in the game. And it's an 11-point lead, 41-30. We'll be right back. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. And we are back here, 41-30, Cats up 11. Brady Swartz, Cam Ryans getting the people grouped out on the court. After coaches talk, Julian Charity into the game for Northview, as well as Jake Johnson. Cats up 11. They're in a dogfight here. TK will not go away.
Yeah, they're a pesky team.
Full court pressure, man by the Wildcats. They try to break. They do. Van Ingen gets it across the timeline. Kick by Jake Johnson. TK will have it side out right in front of their bench on their side of the half court. Sideline out of bounds play. They look to get it inside, having some trouble. They finally do get the ball in just in time. Webster gets Van Ingen tried to get it back out. Turnover, loose ball. Now Jake Johnson comes up with it. Cats with the push. Cats in the lane. Going to get a blocking call. Cam was going 100 miles an hour trying to step in. Bryce Lloyd, but going to get called with the block.
Yeah, he was definitely late. But Cam's a big dude.
Yeah, that takes some courage. Yeah, it takes courage. Cam was going about 100 miles an hour. Cam got it to go. Cam leading scorer in the game with 17. Swartz has 13 for Northview and Webster for TK with 13. 3 players in double figures. Cam misses the second free throw. High up for the rebound was Van Ingen. He gets the ball over to Bryce Lloyd to run the show. Bryce gets double teamed, almost a steal by Willis, but that leaves a 3 open. Shot is missed by Webster. Swartz dribbling out of it. And coach yelling for him to pass the ball. He's going to go coast to coast. Can't quite get the finish. Coach wanted him to give the ball up, which he probably should have because he was getting double teamed. And there's a 3 at the other end. Malachi Van Ingen knocks down a 3. And Coach Channa letting Brady have it as he wanted him to give the ball up instead of fighting through the double teams and going 94 feet. He had players open ahead. And this pesky Trojan team is not going away. 42-33, 9-point lead. We'll be right back. Jarash Heating and Cooling. Call them at 616-647-0084 for all your heating and cooling needs. They are located just off West River Drive in Comstock Park. Ryan and Dave Jarash have owned this local company for over 40 years. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs. Cats been in the lead most of the game, but they're in a fight here as TK not going away, 42-33. 42 seconds left in this third quarter. This one's going down to the wire, I think.
Well, I tell you, every time it seems like Northview's about ready to pull away, Deuce will lead up to 12 again, and then TK hits a big shot, brings it down to single digits again, just hanging around.
Northview will have it. Charity will inbound against no pressure as Willis will walk it across the timeline, going against the 2-3 zone now. Swartz inside, elevates over, some contact, no call, gets his offensive rebound. Ball's swatted off his leg. He dives on the floor to get it, but it's going to be off TK out of bounds. Northview will retain possession. We'll have it in the sideline. As the official, one of the TK players is getting a little chippy. Officials tell him to knock it off. Charity gets it out to Willis. Top of the key, left side Swartz, back to Willis. Willis let it fly from top of the key, back iron, no good. Charity with the rebound. Back to Willis, the drive up and in through contact. Anthony Willis with 8 points.
That's a nice take by Anthony, all set up by the offensive rebound by Julian Charity.
3 seconds left. I don't think they know how much time's left. He did not know. The point guard, Ben Lloyd, did not know how much time was on the clock. And it runs out with him unaware and giving the pass to a guy that had no shot at it. So lack of awareness on the court right there helps Northview out, as it is now 44-33. Cats with an 11-point lead. Come on back to this final quarter. Cats trying to hang on here at home. TK not going away. Frames Unlimited with many locations. The nearest on Plainfield. Northview grad Kyle Zimdar and longtime Northview supporter Bill Zimdar will provide you with the quality work for all your picture framing needs. Check out their website at framesunlimited.com or call their Grand Rapids North store on Plainfield at 616-364-9529. Frames Unlimited. Cats got to work for this one. I was thinking this. They certainly weren't telling me any of this. I was just thinking that Cats probably will be able to handle this one, get up, 20-point lead or so, get some reserves in the game, rest some legs for the big game tomorrow, quick turnaround, but not to be, as they have played some reserves, though. There's, 9 people have played in this ball game, but I thought it would be a little easier coasting home at the end, and they might be able to get some fresh legs for tomorrow, but credit TK coming on the road and playing hard.
They are.
Willis will have the basketball, dribbles it across the timeline. Final stanza, final 8 minutes of the ball game here. Nice find inside. Willis with the assist, Swartz with the layup. Let's see if they count this. They got a whistle, and they're calling on TK. Basket's good. And then a foul on Trey Hilton, who I think was the one getting a little lippy earlier. And so the officials had enough of Trey. And so count Swartz's bucket. His 15th point of the game. And then Northview's going to get it again underneath their own basket. Big mistake coming into the fourth quarter here. Now Northview will have it underneath their own basket. Not the way you want to start the fourth quarter from TK. 3-ball on the way. Swartz is short. Cam Ryans couldn't come up with the rebound, but the steal. Hatibu with the steal. Swartz with the assist to Cam. Dunks it. Cam Ryans with the dunk. Assist Swartz. Steal by Hatibu. Nice tandem play right there. 3-ball by Plug. Knocks it down. He's got 7. Cam Ryans drives baseline from the pass from Johnson, gets the score. Ryans heating up. He's got 21. Got it up to a 14-point lead now. A little breathing room for the Cats. 7 minutes left in this one. Shot out. Hatibu blocks the shot of Webster on the baseline drive, but it comes back out to TK. Lloyd stops, pops, no good. Almost enough. Willis digging, the ball's on the floor, bodies all over. Cam Ryans comes out with it. Almost turns it over. Swartz comes away with it. Things a little sloppy. First and 10 out here.
I tell you, it's gone back to Northview's pace. That's how they've extended this lead a little bit. Gotten a little helter-shelter.
Cats now slow to go up against the 2-3 zone. TK looks a little winded right now. 3-ball on the way. Short, no good by Ryans. Swartz with the offensive rebound. Backs it out, now penetrates. Swartz, 6-footer, can't get it to go. Back iron. 14-point lead. Just over 6 minutes left in this one. Entertaining ball game. Hard fought.
Absolutely.
Inside, nice feed. Good shielding them off was Neff. Held him away so he could get the ball inside. The assist, Webster. Nice play by TK. Staying in breathing distance. 12-point lead by Northview. 5:50. Hatibu goes to the hoop. A lot of contact. No call. TK comes away with the rebound. Trojans down 12. They have the basketball. Nice feed inside. Couldn't get the finish inside, though, was Hilton. Or check that. That was Van Ingen. Cam Ryan's going to walk it up the floor. The clock is your friend right now here in the final stanza as we're just a little over 5 minutes. Cats going to spread the floor. They're going to bring them out and then use their athleticism to get by, which they just did. Cam broke him down. Hatibu goes up, gets his shot blocked, but there's Ryans to get the block into his lap, and he put it back up for his 23rd point. Cats back up 14. Fadeaway jumper in the lane, partially blocked. Webster's shot was blocked. I think Swartz got a piece of that. Now Swartz comes away with it. Ryans will walk the ball across the timeline. 14-point lead and the basketball. Cats 4 corners spreading them out. Swartz and Ryans way up by the timelines. Cam Ryans playing forward point right now. Going to handle things. Gets it back out to Swartz. Swartz breaks him down. All the way to the basket. Couldn't get the left-handed finish, though. Made the shot, I think, a little tougher than he needed to for the finish. TK comes away with it.
travel.
That is a travel. Good call. Pretty obvious. Malachi Van Ingen trying to spin dribble away from traffic. Got a ball kind of secured to his hip and traveled. Northview will have it, 14-point lead.
So Northview going to, spreading this
Coach
TK
calling,
team out and looking for some individual matchups that he can take advantage of.
Coach Chanik calling the timeout. I think he sees his players maybe a little tired. Get a little breather here for them as both teams have 2 timeouts left. Not very many fouls in this fourth quarter. Northview is not fouled and TK only 1. So 14-point lead. You take care of the basketball, make your free throws. Should be good to go.
Yep, I think it's very important. Northview just controlling the game, play their tempo, attack. Keep pace when they want to, slow it up when they want to, and play good defense.
That's how you would draw it up, but TK has been battling. The kids are sweating over there. They have played hard. They came in here, want something to prove, and they have battled. 52-48, 4:15 left. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Cam Ryans with 23 in this ball game. Brady Swartz with 15 for Middleville TK. Jude Webster with 13, and then Lucas Plug with 7 are the leading scorers for Thornapple Kellogg. Full court, token, man pressure. Cats going to continue with the 4-corner spread offense. As actually they're going to do a set. They have a called set out of a timeout. Trying to get the ball inside to Swartz after a couple passes.
Yep, they drew TK out into a man-to-man now, so they're just running the regular offense.
Swartz battles his way inside, gets raked over the arm, muscles it in. Beautiful execution of the play from drawn up out of the timeout. They get exactly what they want. Swartz with his size inside and gets the layup. And Swartz with good footwork inside, took his time, gets the bucket to go, and he's fouled. Looking for the and one. Got it. Brady Swartz with 18. Good balanced scoring from Ryans and Swartz, 23 and 18. 3:44 left. It's up to a 17-point lead now. Shot is no good by Lloyd. Ben Lloyd. Missed that. You see what they call it?
Yeah, it was a travel, by Izzy. Only Northview's 6th turnover of the game, so they've done a nice job taking care of the ball.
That is excellent against this pressure because they've been pressured and had to play through contact. Speaking of contact, there's a loose ball. It's picked up by TK. 3:25 left in this one. Cats ballooned it up to a 17-point lead. Shot is no good. Reverse layup in by Ben Lloyd. Couldn't get it to go. Didn't draw a rim with the reverse layup. Ryans gets it to Jake Johnson inside. They try to kick it back out. It gets knocked away.
I'd like to see Jake Johnson from that short corner kind of just take that and finish that strong.
Chana calls out a sideline, a slob, as they call him from the sideline. Gets it to Swartz all the way to the basket. Tough finish. Brady Swartz getting people on his back on this final couple minutes. Under 3 left in this one. Cats got the biggest lead of the game by 19. 3 is open, blocked by Cam Ryans, and then knocks it off a play. What a play by Cam Ryans. Hustles out, blocks a 3, and then saves it from going out of bounds by swatting it off a TK player.
This last few minutes, Northview has changed another gear.
Yes, they have.
Ratcheted up their intensity.
It's a good
led
call.
by Cam Ryans and Brady Swartz.
Willing their team to victory here. Johnson has it. Way away from the basket. Gets it to Swartz. Way back by the timeline. Cats spreading them out again. 2:25 left in this one. Swartz breaks down the D all the way to the basket. Nice block shot on him. Swartz thought he got hammered. Falls to the floor. Cats come away with it. Willis can't get the layup to go. goes out of bounds, and it's going to go TK's way. A lot of contact you got to play through both ways.
Yep.
Both ways. It's been consistent. 2:05 left. Almost a turnover, but step back three is no good by Webster. Johnson with the rebound, gets it to Ryans. Gets it over to Swartz. Cats spread him out again. Ryans off the dribble, gets to the basket. Shot goes up. He'll have missed it, but he'll go to the free throw line. Shooting two, where he's had quite a few free throws. Two. My count, he's had 11 free throws. He's going to the line to shoot two. Leading scorer of the game, in and out. He's got 23. Swartz with 20. Leading point man for TK is Jude Webster with 13. They haven't scored much lately. Cam misses them both. Minute 45. Cats in control here by 19. Get a double team trap. A lot of balls knocked out of bounds. Going to stay TK way. They'll have it side out. Taking it out right in front of Mark and Ryan Armstrong watching the games. A couple former players of mine. Going to get a foul on Northview. That was on for Northview. Izzy Hatibu, his third. Check that. I'm going to say it was Brady Swartz, his second. Minute 30, blocked. Hatibu blocks the three attempt by Webster. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay TK's way underneath their own hoop. Starters all still in there for Northview. Swartz with the steals. They try to get the ball inside. Nice job. Stolen right back. A lot of contact, but Jude Webster steals it back. Three ball on the way. In and out. No good by Lloyd. Ben couldn't get that one to go down. Johnson with the rebound. And with a minute left, Cats will spread them out.
Yeah, TK's gone a little bit cold, being a little bit more rushed, I think.
Got some tired legs. They played hard. Oh. I don't know about that one. It was right in front of us, but they said Cam Ryan shoved off as he was getting pressured. Coach just smiling about that one. But they got this game in hand. Saves you're getting on officials when you need it someday. 50 seconds left in this physical ball game, but consistent. Swartz, nice take, gets it to go in the open court. He's got 22, 59-38, 21-point lead, biggest margin. Kind of a wild three ball put up by Ben Lloyd that time. Offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound by Kelly, can't get it to go. And 20 seconds left. Swartz will walk it up the court, and they're just going to hold it and run this one out as they say no mas. Okay, but Phil Garber got to be happy with his effort here. Cats knew they were in a battle here. And they're going to come away with a 59-38 victory here. And we'll stay right here. We'll total up these totals for you. As Cats win at 59-38. As Cam Ryans with 23 points. Or let's go with Middleville TK first of all here. As 14-8 after the first quarter. Northview led by 6. Halftime, it was 26-16. Northview had a 10-point halftime lead. They had an 11-point lead after the third quarter, 44-33. And then they pull ahead big in the fourth quarter. 59-38 is the final in this one. So we got a couple, we'll see here if they send some people over for some interviews or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We got some got some back and forth going. We'll see. Going to stay right here for a minute here as Coach Chan is now getting some players to come over here, as we won't make them wait, so we'll get right to them right now. As we have Izzy Hatibu and Anthony Willis is here with us. As good ball game this evening. We'll start with Izzy. Izzy, they played their hearts out, TK. They were getting after you guys, and it was a battle. What'd you think about that game?
They came out harder than us. We just had to play better. We came out in the second half just playing better and just play harder than them, and that's what we won.
Yeah, you outscored them in every quarter, but they just wouldn't go away as they played extremely hard. As Anthony Willis, the sophomore here from Northview, joins us. 8 points for you, Anthony. Getting some more scoring this year. How you feeling comfortable being the point guard, getting some scoring going?
Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. You know, last year my role wasn't as big, but now it's way bigger and it feels way better. So, yeah.
Taking care of the basketball, big shoes to fill. EJ Ryans, that's not an easy. I've been here for 4 years, but what would you say you try to do as the point guard of this team? What's your goal? What do you want to do as the point guard?
I feel like what I want to do is lead the team. Like, I want to be the first person to step up and let everybody know what's going on to help us win games. So, yeah.
Izzy, a lot of experience now. You played a lot last year. Now you're coming back and playing well. What do you see your role on the team? What do you like to contribute to this ball club?
Just trying to lead on defense, just tell them where to go, and just help them out if they need to, you know, and just being a better rebounder and just being the hustle guy.
On the offensive end, what would you say you can do offensively? What, like inside better? Could you knock down the three? Get to the free throw line? What are you looking to do offensively?
Offensively, just get drives, get rebounds, get fouled, get to the free throw line, and just try to get buckets also.
All right, Anthony, big game tomorrow. Good ball club. You got playing Warren Lincoln, a quick turnaround. Same thing for them. They're playing their top team in their league. And so what's your thoughts on the game tomorrow, or haven't you really thought about it yet?
I mean, I've been thinking about it. I mean, I've been talking to the team about it too. And we're ready for it. We're ready for anything.
Izzy, your thoughts. Hey, your thoughts, Izzy.
On tomorrow's game?
Yeah.
Warren Lincoln's a good team. We just got to come out playing
hard.
What do you say?
All right, thanks, guys. We'll let this go right now. Things getting a little heated. We'll get Coach over here. We'll calm them down.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Guys. And Coach, I think we got you mic'd up. I think you're. Coach, the TK wouldn't go away. They had a hard-fought game. Your guys stayed the course and, kind of outplayed them every quarter. But TK came in here and then played their hearts out, I thought.
Yeah, man, that's a heck of a team. They're very well coached. As a school, TK's got to be proud of their effort and, how hard they played. So, it was a good game.
So quick turnaround. You got a game tomorrow. We won't talk about that yet. But you got some, your two basic scores. Cam Ryans with 23, Brady Swartz at 22. But I thought some other players stepped up. I thought Jake Johnson had a very good game. Some of your reserves that came in off the floor gave you some good minutes. Izzy Atibu, I thought, played well. You had a lot of players play well, and it was a hard-fought game.
Yeah, I was really proud of Jake Johnson. He did some good things. Izzy's developing. We can kind of see it right before our eyes. Just kind of the player that he has a chance to become. So proud of our guys, proud of their effort, and it's win's a win. A league win's a league win, as Coach K knows.
So what's the recipe on these quick turnaround games tomorrow? Do you get the kids up? Do you let them sleep in? How do you work? Do you have a little walk around?
Yeah, so we'll get up early, have a walk around, watch film. We've already kind of done our scout for Warren Lincoln, so we'll start implementing that, and then from there, we'll just hop on the bus and go play. So see how that goes.
So what's some positives you can take from this game? I mean, I was surprised by TK. They battled.
Yeah, it was good for us to actually see a zone. We practice it all the time, but the speed of it is always different in practice than it is in a game. So for us to kind of get comfortable and be able to talk through some things and coach through some things and apply it to the floor is what we need. So,
got a question for Coach? Okay. Well, we'll leave it there, Coach. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
All right, so we'll go quickly over the individual scoring, and Cam Ryans with 23, Brady Swartz with 22, Jack Van Proyen with 2, Jake Johnson with 2, Anthony Willis with 8, Izzy Hatibu with 2, TK had Jake Kelly with 2, Jude Webster with 13, Ben Lloyd with 2, Elliot Neff with 4, Lucas Plug with 7, Trey Hilton with 3, and Malachi Van Ingen with 3. Cats win it 59-38. I'd like to thank our sponsors, New Beginnings Restaurant, Tool Construction, Jarash Heating and Cooling, Frames Unlimited. Also like to thank AD Pat Marsman and Steve Nichols for their help accommodating this broadcast. Also my broadcast partner here, Mike Kaputska. I appreciate your efforts here tonight.
Yeah, you bet. It's a joy. It's a joy to come back. I call it home and watch this team play. And it was an exciting game. Like you said, I think they were totally tested, and I think they had to dig down deep a little bit there. And it was an overall good game for Northview.
Appreciate your efforts, and I'm sure we'll do it again down the road.
All right, sounds good, Mike. Thanks.
Yep. And so our next broadcast, it might be November, or it won't be probably the South Christian game. I was going to do it, but I tell you what, my Fighting Irish are in the national championship game, and me and my wife are going to be going down to Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and see that ball game. Who knows when they might not get back there again. So got to make sure I hit that. So probably won't be doing that South Christian game, and it's the day after the national championship game, so we won't be back in time. But Trevor Chalmers, Kyle Zimdar will be my next probably color analyst for some of the games coming up. But from Northview High School, this is Mike Diebold along with Mike Kaputska. Thank you for listening to Northview Basketball on the Northview Wildcats broadcast YouTube channel. Once again, the final score here tonight, Northview 59, a scrappy TK team 38. For everyone listening in, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great evening. Stay safe and healthy. And as always, go Wildcats.